Friends, Courtsview Meat Company in Altus is a 5-star rated company. Our butcher shop is ready to support your business or family meat needs. Here's a couple of comments from satisfied customers. This is a quote, "I love this place," and helpful employees too. And another quote, "Best prices, best meat in town." And of course, we do custom slaughtering. Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus, 580-477-1390, 477-1390. You betcha. Courtsview Meat Company, Altus, Oklahoma.
Welcome back to the Hancock Center on the campus of Hobart High School. And got a dandy going on here. Merritt and Hobart, 21-10. Merritt on top, 4:35 left in quarter number 2. Good to have you alongside. We apologize for the technical issues. No doubt it was Barnes' fault. But we'll do our best to persevere from here at the free throw line. Hallie Carney, first one for Hallie off the mark. She will get one more. Westmore is here. Chad Fox is here. Our cameraman is here. That, of course, is Brad Halford. A cast of thousands. Second free throw rolls in.
Did I hear you taking one for the team up there? It wasn't your fault, was it?
We get the 5 on the floor here. And do we have Wes? Can we hear Wes?
So. How about now?
Yeah, we got Wes now. There he is.
Did I hear you taking one for the team? It wasn't your fault, was it?
Oh, I always. Everything is. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason we had the Chinese balloon out there was my fault. I launched it. It's all Michael Barnes.
It was not Michael's fault, trust me.
Well, it's dang good to have the voice of the Mangum Tigers with us tonight, Chad.
Yep.
Good Brad Halford over there.
I tell you what, we've been physical early on here, fellas. 21-11 our score, 4:05 left in the first half of play. And Josie and Hallie Carney out on the floor. Jaden Bowen for Mangum, or for Hobart. I knew I was going to do it. J.C. Funkhauser, and the final member of that 5, Sky Norris. Hobart in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals in the blue trim. And again, they trail 21-10. We're at the midway point, quarter number 2. One of the things that has plagued Hobart in the last two out of 3 ball games is full court pressure defense. Saw that last Friday night against the Kiba Sickles, and Merritt showing it again here tonight. They are so long. Ball taken away. Good job by Norris to get it. Picked up by Hallie. Carney in traffic. She'll fall to the floor. No call. Bodies all over the place. They let them get after it. And into the front court, here comes Chloe Stout. Merritt so incredibly long. There's a shot put up. Hit in the face on the shot was Riley Hartman. Hartman trying to collect herself. She's down here on the opposite end. It's 4-on-5. Josie for 3. It doesn't go. And the rebound going to be cleared away by Ashley Stout. Now cherry picking after getting popped in the nose. Missing her first attempt. Then her second is Hartman. And now we're going to get a foul. Yikes!
Well, Michael, I told Cameron last night when that boys game ended, our girls better bring a hard hat, come ready to work. And I didn't know much about Merritt, but it has been physical to this point.
It sure has.
And we do want to thank Cam before I get going too far along, because we had to wake him up. He's got a real job and he works late, and he came through with some equipment. Otherwise, we were dead in the water. So, Cameron, nod to you. We appreciate you.
Riley Hartman
He's the gym.
Riley Hartman hits a couple and makes it a 23-11 ball game as Hobart throws it away. There's that pressure defense, even in the front court, the offensive end. Wes, Hobart having a hard time with it.
They are, and Merritt, to their credit, they have a bunch of kids that just look so interchangeable, and they do such a good job. Each one of them rebounding and ripping and starting a break.
Good job there by Hallie as she will tie up Ella Porter. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Merritt. So the Oilerettes will get it. They're on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Inbounds pass caught by Porter. Now she'll come diagonal over the top. Ball bobbled. Sosa will get it. And a reach-in foul going to be called as going inside here was Marley Mung. I think they're going to get Jaden Bowen on it.
Mung girl, Michael, she's a very good-looking freshman. I think I would bet that her brother, you remember that Tanner? I bet you they're siblings.
Yeah, has to be the same family. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw that on the line. I thought, well, this kid, no matter, I haven't even seen her, but I know she can shoot from the outside and handle the basketball because Tanner.
He can flat shoot it now.
Oh, he could, couldn't he? The guy would get unconscious and just knock it down from everywhere.
Yeah.
So Merritt on top here, 23-11. 3 ball fired, no good. Yeah, it's an easy call there. Riley Hartman with the push. She got the rebound, but the shove, that'll be her second, I believe, and team foul number 7 called on Merritt. Should be 1 and 1. And we will go to the other end.
Those Hartman girls, they are physical at the point of attack now. They are not afraid to bang and get right after you.
C.J. Spencer is checked back in for Hobart. Also coming off of the bench, Raiden Salazar. They both all time in quarter number 1. 1 and 1 for Bowen. Jaden hits the first. She will get one more. 5 in the early going for the senior. It is senior night here tonight at Hobart. They celebrated beforehand.
I missed that. I was a little late getting here. And
well, the good news is you're going to get a chance to see the top 10 because they award those, I believe, going to do that in between bowl games.
That's right.
Second for Bowen. Line drive won't go, and the rebound going to be collected by Merritt.
A little flat there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So
Engage those legs, Jaden.
Ella Porter in the front court. Well, you talk about kids that are interchangeable. I mean, you look at them, and if it wasn't for different hair colors, you would think it was just about the same kid.
No, they're carbon copies. Look, just kind of built the same and physical and good without the ball. Every one of them are very good moving without the ball.
Porter showed that physicality there, getting the shot off from a weird angle.
Yeah.
Salazar going to watch that 10-second count. Hobart has been guilty of it once already. Into the front court. Funkhauser has it. JC hit a couple of shots early on. Now she'll go to Salazar for 3. Back of the iron doesn't go. And blocking out and getting the rebound will be Marley Mung. Mung in trouble, but Merritt able to get it across the timeline.
See her do a good job of splitting those two and finding the up. I mean, that's just good stuff. There's good position by her as well.
She stayed poised.
Yep.
Tough shot there and good defense. And coming up short with the shot was Porter, and now back the other way comes Hobart. On the run, Salazar. She'll go inside Spencer. Nice catch by C.J. She'll put it up off the glass.
That's a terrific find by you as athletic catch, and to get up in the air quick and finish that. There's heat breathing down on her.
So they stopped play after a made bucket. Not sure about that. 25-14, 55.1 left in this first half of play.
There was some blood on one of the Merritt lady or the Oilerettes.
Surely not.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy, these kids have gotten after one another in the first half. It's taking it this long. I like it. Ard came set by us. She said, are they going to hear me on the air? The answer is yes, we are.
Marcy.
Thanks for asking.
We got our version of Rich over here, don't we?
She doesn't have a microphone.
They both may stroke out before this is over.
Merritt ball movement, 3-ball right side. I think it's an air ball. Chloe Stout missed everything. And on the rebound, I believe they're going to say jump ball or went out of bounds. Merritt's going to get it back regardless with 16.8 left in the first half of play. Wow.
Well, you hit it. I know you do a lot of that Mangum stuff, Michael, but coming right in, I mean, we did the Luther deal, and you heard what happened with Sickles, and it's been a theme, and that, we talked about if we come on, Leopards kind of start showing their spots, and we got to be better in those areas.
Porter going to take it out near the timeline. We'll talk about the postseason coming up at halftime. Didn't have a chance to do that in the pregame show. Yeah. Wow. That's late. Yeah. That's a late call. I don't know that I disagree with it, but it's late.
We got to talk. We got to talk through that, Michael. We can't just let her run into that all night long. Her ear will start ringing.
Pushing foul called on Sky. It'll be the first on Norris. 7 on Hobart. 1 and 1. And the free throw is off the mark for Peyton Fight. Ball going to go out of bounds. And the Lady Cats will get it with 8.2 left in the first half of play. Down 25-14. And again, Merritt it's like a revolving door. They're just rotating kids in and out.
They were, and we're hanging around here. Before we came on, it was tight, and then Merritt got going and had to run on about a 7-0 lead, and we've kind of checked it at that.
Now Salazar got it inside to Sky. Norris couldn't get the shot to go down, and the half will come to a close. 25 on the board for Merritt, 14 for Hobart. We're at the intermission. We're back to the Hancock Center after this on Fox Radio.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie,
Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them. Carrie at Salon 430 in Hobart is once again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Folks, attend all the games you can and root for the Bearcats. Now listen, if you need your hair cut, curled, colored, or styled, she is the absolute best. Walk in looking tired, depressed, downright ugly, because when you leave, you look like $1,000,000. Again, go Bearcats. Again, good luck from Carrie at Salon 430. It ain't hard to find. It's right down there by the Bigger Burger in Hobart. Salon 430, a proud Bearcat booster. For the best in sales and service when it comes to heating and cooling, Justin Shelburne is your man. Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, your American Standard dealer. New installation, service on any brand. Justin works all over Southwest Oklahoma. Justin and staff do the work. Installation or service, they do it right. Reliable, hardworking, honest. Call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, 580-726-3338. Justin Shelburne. And go Bearcats. Shelburne Heating and Air, 410 South Jefferson, Hobart, 580-726-3338.
And welcome back. We are at the half. Merritt's in front of Hobart, 25-14. It was an 11-10 ball game at the end of the first quarter of play. And then Merritt flexed their muscles in period number 2 and outscored Hobart 14-4. And again at the half, it is 25-14. Want to check in with Austin Simmons, Kelly D. Williams, Michelle Keelan-Gellner. They're all watching. Blank Crawford says, hello, Wes and Michael. And Blank going to have you alongside. Looks like that Wes took a quick break, headed off to the concession stand. I don't blame him. So at the half, here's your numbers first for Hobart. They got 5 of that first half from Jaden Bowen. The senior had a couple of field goals in that first period of play. So did J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser with 4 at the intermission. Josie Carney with 2. C.J. Spencer with 2. And 1 in the first half for Hallie Carney, as Hobart was 2 of 4 from the foul line. Josie and Hallie each have multiple fouls at the intermission. And again, 14 points on the board. On the other side of the ledger, 8 in the first half for Riley Hartman, including 6 in that second period of play. Hartman with 8. Marley Mung has 7 at the intermission. Addison Hartman with 6. And then 2 apiece for Peyton Fight and for Ella Porter. And from the foul line, 4 of 5 was this group from Merritt in the first half of play. Regan Barnett and Addison Hartman each have 2 fouls at the intermission. So we're gathering folks at midcourt. And Chad Fox, obviously you've been to Hobart more than once. Is this like a bull in a ring thing? We're going to get a bull out here and see who's going to stand up the longest?
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
She's sitting here, so she's quiet.
Well, you don't mind talking without the mic.
Yeah, no kidding. Marcy R down there. We can't get her to talk with a microphone in front of her face, but put one 10 yards away and you can hear her. I like it. That's good.
I really don't know. Money.
Okay. So really, what are we doing here at midcourt? Do we know?
What are we doing?
They're like a raffle, and if your name is like those people that they drew, they're out of the running for the money. And there'll be another drawing, and then somebody will walk away tonight with some money, and runner-up walks away with money.
All right, thank you. We appreciate that.
Had to sneak it up on her there.
Yeah. By the way, coming into the ball game, Merritt 18-1, ranked number 3 in the Class 2A poll. Hobart 16-3, ranked number 10 in the 2A poll. 2 more games in the regular season for Hobart. They will take on Granite on Monday and then close out next Friday against Sayre. Meantime, it'll be Cheyenne for Merritt on Tuesday, and then they will entertain Mangum to close out the regular season on Friday. Both teams will be hosting districts. Hobart will entertain Hinton a week from tonight in district play. A week from tonight, Hobart and Hinton starting with the girls at 6:30. Merritt, meantime, will also be playing on Saturday night as they will do battle against Sayre. Both Hobart and Hinton Hobart and Merritt, rather, are in the Hinton Regional. And that regional, if you make it to the area tournament, you will be at Enid. So, sent east and north this year. have been the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats. But Wes, important to get those 2 district ball games at home, or one district ball game.
I missed the first of that. Is Hinton?
Yes, get Hinton on Saturday night here.
Okay, and then the regional
goes
site
to
has
Hinton.
that Hinton. And who all is in that region? Is us, Merritt,
Sayre, Hinton. I don't remember who else was in it.
Okay.
Might be able to pull that up in a moment.
That's okay.
But it's
just thinking along the lines of boys, maybe.
I was thinking Minko's in that one.
Yeah, Minko is in it. You're right.
Ball club. Are they 8? No, they're 2A.
They're 2A.
2A, yeah. So,
Bankham goes southeast, goes to Walters, and then to Amber, Pocasset, and then their area.
Seminole.
So there you go.
That's going to be. I bet Dale's at Seminole.
Marcy brought up the tournament bracket there. Always.
I didn't bring my little 1.5s.
Johnny on
Hi,
the
Shelby.
Wow. Here, I can read it. I've got my.
All Wes can do is count cattle. He can't look at nothing else.
He did that all day. He told us. So we take a look at that, and she had it for us. Now I can't find it. All right, here we go.
Tell us your password over the air, Marcy.
No. Actually, they are in with Hennessy and Watonga, Crescent and Fairview, Merritt and Sayre. Okay. And then also the other half of that has Oklahoma Union and Commerce, Hooker, Pawhuska, Tonkawa, Ketchum, and Afton. Okay, so they are in they're in the bottom half of that area, that Enid area. So
okay,
I'll give you a little
like
bit of an idea.
We got to go up there. I think whenever maybe mine were juniors and freshmen, maybe.
Talking about
at Enid, that's a nice.
Been to
facility.
Enid, and then way back when with Matt and them, we played at Chisholm.
Yep, that's right.
Fairview to Chisholm.
That's right. And then those boys played. I think we followed them to Edmond North, maybe in that first round.
Or just Edmond North. You're right, Edmond North.
Yeah.
I can tell you the Stride Bank Center may be a great place for basketball. It's a better place to watch the group Chicago in concert.
Well,
because,
okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Went there a year ago November and saw Chicago in concert up there. So.
Good deal.
Well, 25-14, and again, we were late getting on, so
apologies there. We got the right equipment. It was not Michael's, Wes, Brad's, or Corey White's fault. It was Chad's fault. We got the wrong box. Here, plenty of time. An hour before, I'm sitting here on my hands, twiddling my thumbs. I'm getting mad at Wes because he's not here on time, and here I am, 30 minutes late, getting us on the air. But anyway,
Chad, you guys have been working all day. I know y'all are in Navajo working.
Chad and I spent the afternoon in Navajo watching basketball down there with the Lady Indians and Indians taking on Cordell. And by the way, congratulations to Vaughn Blankenship and the boys from Cordell. Got their second win of the year as they turn back Navajo. That was testy at the end, to say the least.
Yeah, there was some emotion involved because, Cordell getting their second victory, and those kids were pumped up.
Yeah.
And when you're on somebody else's
they
property,
didn't like that.
They don't like that.
Especially on a Saturday afternoon. So Bowen with the basketball. Jaden over the top. She'll come to Josie. Sets fire three. Right side. Front of the iron. Doesn't go. One and done. The rebound for Merritt.
I like that coming out of half, that set play, that flare screen to see if you could get Josie going real quick.
It's Kearney squared out there for Hobart, along with Jaden Bowen, Sky Norris, and the final member of that 5, J.C. Funkhauser. They play defense in their white, and there's a 3-ball all the way rattled in by Marley Mung. Well, you heard Wes and I talk about it. The Mungs can shoot from anywhere on the court.
You think she could be a problem for the next 3 or 4 years?
Hallie, good job of getting the ball up court. Funkhauser, though, can't get the shot to go down. Ball free underneath the basket, going to be picked up by this group from Merritt. So, again, one and done is Riley Hartman. You heard Wes talk about her in the first half. She is a physical specimen.
She sure is. She's got a sister out there that you could tell that they probably got in the barn and banged around each other a lot when they were young.
Exactly. Lob inside here, going to go to Addison Hartman. Nothing there. Good defense by Hobart. Hartman now. A give, go, and inside. Travel going to be cold.
I was looking over those starters, and it was pretty easy. It's a Hartman, and I thought Joy, Porter, Fight, and then Among. That was easy.
Yeah. Easy way to memorize that.
Yeah.
So Josie to inbound the basketball for Hobart. And again, that full court pressure defense, and it's a question of how does Hobart handle it. Funkhauser splits a couple of defenders, gets it across the timeline. And now she'll reset the offense. Comes here to Josie. Hallie at the free throw line asking for the ball, but they don't give it to her. JC going to reset. 6:25 left in the third. 28-14. Funkhauser for three. May have been tipped. Hit the front of the iron. And one and done again. Merritt. They want to run. Dribble, drive, glass, and good. Nobody picked up Marley Mung. She's got 5 in the quarter. 12 on the ball game. And her team leads it by 16, 30-14. Hallie coming across the timeline. She'll spin, go in, and get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. Reach in, foul called there. Good job of attacking the glass. That'll be Riley Hartman picking up the personal. That'll be her second. First of the second half called against Merritt.
It was a good change of direction by Hallie. And on that previous possession, you hit it on the head again. It's just one and done, and that's kind of where we make our hay, Michael, is just banging the offensive glass and getting those second chance opportunities, and we're not getting them tonight.
Hallie missed the first free throw. She'll get one more. Back into the ballgame, bringing Barnett for Merritt. Second free throw, no good. Carney to the ground to come up with a loose basketball, and she'll get it to Sky. Good job by Hobart to keep it alive. Now a clear out here for Bowen on the near side. Shot didn't fall, but she got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. And West, Hobart's just going to have to keep attacking the glass.
That's it. Jaden recognizing good space and getting downhill right there and getting to the line. That's just a good recognition by her.
So Barnett, who just came into the ball game, picks up her third foul. She'll have to sit down. Meantime, a developing story.
Tell her use her legs. Tell her use her legs. It's flat.
Hobart not making free throws. 0 for 3. Now 1 for 4 to begin the third period of play. And again, it's the coaching down below us.
We've got our own coaching staff. We'd be real quiet about it.
I just wonder if these other people sitting around me realize what they've gotten themselves into here this evening.
Well, whenever she sets and takes a charge here, you'll scatter them, or they're going to pay attention.
All right, Courtney Robbins is asking to back the camera out just a bit. Can't see the court.
Now that's Brad's fault there. I know whose fault that is.
Wow. There's a steal in the backcourt. Layup is going to be missed, but a foul will be called. Hallie's got her third, and that'll be the first of the second half called against Hobart. And again, that pressure on the inbounds player in the backcourt really presenting problems.
We might get to see Tony. Hallie picking up her.
That's kind of what I was wondering, how long it would be before Richard would do that.
You know, the pace of this one, our night, Tony probably hasn't played as much ball as Mung as a ninth grader, so may not fire her up just yet.
By the way, Brad, Courtney Robbins says thank you. Second free throw, up and in. Addison Hartman hit them both. She's got 8. And it's 22-15, 5:25 left in the third. Sky going to dribble, drive, put the ball on her hip, threw up the shot, didn't get it to go, but a foul going to be called. And Sky will go to the line to shoot two. Let's see who the whistle is here.
They need some of those. They need to finish some of those, Wes.
They do.
Chloe Stout with a foul. That'll be her first.
Sometimes Sky, obviously she's got that good body. She's strong and she's quick. It's just a lot of times it seems like she gets a little deep. It's like she could just pull up and start hitting that 6-7 footer or bouncing it to somebody coming open. See, a lot of times she's just unaware of how deep she is.
By the way, tell Brad that Courtney says he's absolutely perfect now. He's spot on.
Good comment. You're perfect.
I'm glad we have Michael here. I saw a comment last night where Bill Hancock was on and he was asking us something, and I'm like, I hope somebody answered that guy. We're in his house.
Well, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You're right.
I don't look at. I'm just.
We got a whole staff. This is the largest broadcast crew we've had.
It's great.
Yeah, this is.
Too bad we missed a quarter of it.
Sky Norris hits the first of two. Second one all the way good. Norris. Well, Merritt, no trouble breaking the press, stopping, popping, and Hartman didn't get that one to go down. Flat-footed rebound for Bowen, and a jump ball going to be called.
It's turnover.
Boy, Addison Hartman just stuck her nose right in there and tied that one up.
And Jaden will oblige her with that. She'll meet her with her nose.
Yeah, that's a couple of hard-nosed athletes getting after one another there.
Hartman probably should have found the corner of that square on that little jump shot there.
Mung will set down, and Addison was already in there. Riley comes back in. Riley Hartman has checked back in. So on the alternate possession, Merritt will get it. Left end of your listening and/or viewing device. They lead by 15, 32-17, 5:05 and running here in this third frame of play. Hartman skips it over the top. Three ball was there, and they didn't take it. Instead, they'll pound it inside, and another two there. That's Ella Porter. She's got 4 in the ball game. Pressure defense in the backcourt. Funkhauser coming across the timeline. JC stopping and popping from 8. Floater a little bit too strong. Rebound, though, put back. Great job by Sky.
Right in there amongst the trees and battling for her club.
Physicality, Holmes. And look at Josie rather get back on the defensive end and break up what looked to be a 2-on-1 fast break opportunity for Merritt.
Yeah, good job by Josie running the floor and poking that out.
34-19, 4:30 left here in the third. Merritt and Hobart, a little bobble there by Hartman. She'll throw the ball away, and a turnover.
Well, Jeff Doherty's the superintendent. He's also the girls' basketball coach. Graduated from Arapahoe High School, and he's good. His son, they won the state championship.
Yeah, boy.
How about that little Euro step by Norris? Back-to-back buckets for Sky. Timeout going to be taken here. 4:14 left in the third, 34-21. It's Merritt in front of Hobart, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
So, Wes, how is it that Chad knows everybody?
No. Well, he graduated from Arapahoe, so I got a little in on that. I had some kids that went to school there, but
Chad is worldwide.
He is.
Not really.
Norris on the inbounds play creates a turnover. Sky Norris has just kind of put her club on her shoulders and said, all right, ladies, let's see if we can't get back into this thing.
I'll promise you there's not a happier man in the building than Richard seeing it. I'll promise you.
Norris,
he's wanting it.
Inbounds pass, physicality there, goes to JC, fakes the 3. Now resets to Sky. By the way, back into the ball game now for Hobart, and they go with a little bit of a smaller look as Raiden Salazar has come in. Salazar setting for 3. Front of the iron doesn't go. And
we got lucky there.
Yeah, standing out of bounds with the basketball. One of the Oilerettes, and Hobart will get it back.
She had a free runaway to the other end.
Those back screens are cutting for the three-point shooters. They're getting open looks,
They
guys.
are.
They're just not going in.
Inbounds pass. Hallie going to get grabbed on the arm. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As we check the foul on Merritt, and that will go against Addison Hartman. That'll be 3 on Addison in 4 now. Called on. Oh, they said it was on the floor. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
So 3:50 left in the third, and Hallie will get the inbounds pass over the top. She'll go to Funkhauser. JC, back to Norris. They play catch 30 feet for the basket. Talk about a smaller lineup in there. C.J. Spencer in there as well. Off-balance shot. Spencer will come up with the loose basketball. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Out of bounds. And Richard showing a little bit of Richard there, wasn't he?
A little Chinese balloon or something.
Oh, look, I've stared him down, and that was a long time ago, and I was a lot younger and had much more testosterone. I'm not challenging him ever again. Here's a steal and a run out and a layup. 2 points there for Ella Porter. Somebody will go back and watch the video. They'll make a meme out of that one. He's going to be real sorry he didn't wear a bigger shirt tonight.
Think about Richard. He won't care one bit.
No, not one bit.
Yeah, that's me. What about it?
You know that guy.
I know him quite well. Salazar goes inside, throws the ball away, and now a run out on the other end. That should be an easy two, and it is for Marley Mung. Mung with 7 in the quarter, 14 in the ball game, and a timeout for Richard. 2:47 left in the third, 38-21. Merritt on top on 14-20 KTJS.
Friends, when you need an attorney, and we all do at some point, there's a veteran, experienced attorney in Hobart that you should call. Tom Talley at Talley & Talley Law Office. Tom has experience, like we said. Regardless of your specific need, Tom will know how to handle it. And he's a proud supporter of our youth in sports, academically, livestock shows, and so much more. Friends, when you need an attorney, call a good one. Tom Talley, Talley & Talley Law Office in Hobart.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
By the way, as we come back to action at the 2:47 mark in period number 3, howdy hi to our good friend Jay McCormick. Jay, hope all is going well with you, buddy.
Jay out there and listening to us and watching.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen Jay in a minute.
I haven't either, and he loves to play Name That Tune. Ball kicked out of bounds by Salazar.
It's getting warm. It's going to get warmer. I'll see him out on the hill south of town before long.
Oh, is he just a fair weather golfer?
Kinda. He's kind of
okay.
kin to me in that regard.
I see.
If the wind's blowing and it's below 60, this cat ain't coming.
Wow. Yeah.
He's like Tom Munchunski.
I'll be
He's
out.
a Michigan man.
I'll be out there in the morning. Mung, she'll go over the top, leave it for Hartman, and then reset
Let's go
out
get
high.
that.
And a good job by Hallie to come up with the
Jazz up.
basketball. They've got numbers. Hallie, dribble, drive, shot wouldn't go. Boy, they have missed a bunch of bunnies and a bunch of free throws. Back the other way, Riley Hartman, she'll lay it up. That won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. They said it was last touch by Radin. It will be Merritt basketball. Josie going to come back in. J.C. Funkhauser will sit down. 38-21. Hartman with the inbounds pass. Couldn't do anything with it. She'll reverse it here to Stout. Now a three on the left corner. Bang! Knocked down by Marley Mung. My goodness.
She's going to be something else. She is right now.
Well, don't play a Mung in a game of around the world because you're going to lose. Back on the other end, Salazar had the ball knocked out of her hands as she went to the glass. And it will still be Hobart basketball. Minute 46 left here in the third. The lead 20 now for Merritt, 41-21. Inbounds pass. Hallie over the top to Josie. She'll put it on the floor and off of her foot.
Right off her foot.
Yep. Ella Porter back the other way. Challenges, puts up the shot, and it's swatted away by Hallie. She said, get that stuff out of here. Back the other way, Salazar. She got blocked. And now Merritt wants to run. Out in front, that's Mung.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Bring out the band. Give me the bugle section. Is the call.
I'm surprised. I mean, I say it every time. I mean, she is Michael Barnes' dream. She picks up more charges than any girl in Western Oklahoma.
He predicted that'd be the first one of the night. By the way, suddenly there's 6 less people sitting by me.
Oh, that's a block.
Norris going to go inside
he
an
missed
offensive
that
foul
one.
that he called on Sky. Wow. And you can tell what the home team thinks of that call. That'll be 2 on Norris and 2 on Hobart in the second half. By the way, McCormick says golf tomorrow for sure.
I think tomorrow and Monday is supposed to be really nice.
Real and spectacular.
They better watch me real close. I might be hard to find.
60 seconds left in the third. 3 ball on the way. Comes
There's
up
Tony.
short.
There's Tony.
For Stout. You called for Tony to come into the ball game, and she did during that last time out. Tony, of course, is Tony Hodges. Got the rebound there. Salazar in the front court. Little bump, little bang, but no call. Josie has it now. Lobs it over the top. Norris open for 3. Sky got it!
You know, boys, we may not win this one, but number 3 is playing a lot better basketball.
41-24. She has really turned in a third-quarter performance. Hartman from 10. That's just, you can't defend that shot.
It's too. There's a lot of weapons out there.
Addison Hartman now with 10 in the ball game, and it's 43-24. 15 seconds remaining. Sky into the front court to Hallie. Over the top, Josie thought about the 3, puts it on the floor.
That's a foul.
Slides inside, and we'll get a blocking foul. And Josie should go to the line on that one. Whistle will go against Addison Hartman. I've got her for 4. Team foul number 6 called on Merritt, and that will be the 4th on Hartman.
Well, I'll bet you I recognize a couple of those girls on the end over there. They're freshmen that are long and tall and that can play. So he's deep through about 7th grade, I think. Nice.
Josie, by the way, hit the first free throw. She'll get one more. That's just 3 points for Kearney here tonight. Second one on the way. That's going to come up short and rebound loose. And one of the Hartmans will go get it. And now we're going to get a foul on Josie. Maybe a little frustration there. That was Marley Mung instead that she got from behind.
A lot of shots short tonight for the Lady Cats, and I don't know that might not be a product of 3 nights in a row possibly, and I would imagine Friday's practice was a little strenuous.
Yeah, we heard it wasn't pleasant Thursday night in that ball game against Lakeita Sickles. Quarter comes to an end. We've played 3, 43-25. Merritt by 18 on 14-20 KTJS.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Folks, we have some new and pre-owned units on our lot right now at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. So if you need a new Ford or a pre-owned Ford, best deal is at Wheeler Ford. You can count on that. See Tom or David, and if we don't have what you want, if one's available, we'll find it. We want your business. We'll do what it takes to earn and keep your business. And our service department is always ready to serve you with friendly, efficient service. So come see us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Sky Norris with the basketball and 9 points in that third quarter of play, trying to keep her club within striking distance. Josie thought about the 3. She'll go inside instead, and the ball going to get blocked out of the hands of Tony Hodges. Getting it back and putting it up and in was Jaden Bowen. Bowen now with 8 in the ball game.
That looked like it's close to backcourt.
Well, ball on the floor now, and it will be picked up by Josie. Great job by Sky to keep that one alive at the timeline. Jaden, she'll stop, go over the top, Funkhauser. JC reverses here to Sky. Now Jaden will touch it. Josie thought about the 3. Got the 5 on the floor for Hobart in their home white uniforms with the red numerals and the blue numerals and the blue and gold trim. I just say that in case you fans have fallen asleep. Red? Where did he get red? What's wrong with that man? He's colorblind. Minute gone by here in the 4th. Sky, and a little bit lackadaisical on going and getting that ball. Got a break. It was knocked out of bounds by Merritt. So Hobart will maintain possession.
Number 4 for Merritt. I don't know how much she's been in, but she comes in and gets to the top of this zone and a lot of length, and it just never stops.
And it's Brigham Barnett. She's been in there and has picked up 4 fouls.
Oh, wow.
So,
way to watch the game, Wes.
Well, no, I'm just saying what she does is all physical. Funkhauser, shot spins in and out, couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound cleared away by Merritt. They want to push it into the front court. Hartman, wild off balance.
That is impressive right there.
It's Marley Mung again. 19 now for Mung. Mung just, the angle.
The body control for that young kid. Look at this pass.
Great pass. Tony gets it underneath from Sky. Misses the shot, but got fouled and will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Terrific diagonal pass right there by Sky.
And on target.
Yeah. And Tony, I didn't look, but I just think she has worlds of ability and doesn't know it. And when her feet get to catching up with her body and mix in some head fakes and that offhand, she's going to be something.
Tony made the first. She'll get one more. Makes it 45-28. Second one on the way. Comes up short. And on the rebound, we're going to get a push and a foul. Or did they call it a lane violation?
Well, I'll promise you.
It's a lane violation, yep.
Raiden is going to try to beat 6 of them to the ball.
She just working her tail off on that block.
She is a relentless worker.
Hodges doesn't take advantage of the opportunity on the extra free throw. Merritt now will push it across the timeline. Dump inside. And that's a double dribble, yeah. Kind of picked up the dribble looking for space inside. Coach doesn't like the call. But Jamal Dorsey, who Wes will not admit this, but there was a time when his two sons were playing Little League basketball in Altus, and Jamal and I were officiating many of those games.
I remember it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if Jamal, if you were working with him.
Yep.
I tell you, man, time does fly.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
And that guy cut his teeth there.
Yeah.
And he has become a really good official.
He has. He certainly has. He's grown a lot over the years.
Yes, he has. And he takes good, every time he's working a game, like he's good with the kids, and he's always in control of the game.
How about that catch by
was
Bowen?
a great catch.
Jaden went up, got it, put it up off the rim. She's got 10, 45-30, and a steal on the other end. Bowen touches that one and gets it to Hallie. Here comes Josie now across the timeline. Josie stops, fires three. Got it!
Here we go.
Suddenly it's 45-33. Get another stop, get another bucket, and look out. Full court pressure defense by the Lady Cats. Merritt, though, breaks it easily. A little stutter step, inside, shot falls, and Riley Hartman with the answer. 10 for Riley.
They play downhill, don't they?
They do.
I mean, it is to the rack, and everything angles is right to the rim.
Yeah. I'd like, and Hallie, I'd like to see her maybe just chop her feet one more step and not reach, using that length. It's great to have it, but she gets in those spots where she just looks like she's fouling.
That foul, by the way, was the 4th of the night on Hallie. Jaden Bowen will set down.
Throw it. Oh, no, don't do that.
Sky Norris has come back in. So it's Kearney squared, J.C. Funkhauser, along with Raiden Salazar, Sky Norris. Hallie wanted to go inside. A lot of bumping, a lot of banging. That's postseason no call there.
Let her change hands.
Yep, Mung in the front court, and that's going to be a foul and 3 free throws. Salazar got there late and clobbered Bregan Barnett on the arm, so Bregan going to get a chance to shoot 3. Foul on Raiden, her first. Team foul number 5 called on Hobart in the second half. Oh, they said she was on the line, so just 2 free throws. I'm sorry, just 2 free throws.
We're low enough. It's kind of hard to see where those feet exactly are.
Barnett missed the free throw. Bregan will get one more.
How different is this game being called than the game we saw this afternoon?
Oh, my goodness. 1,000 times differently. Second one on the way. Spins in, spins out, and goes down. And it was a 3-man crew this afternoon as well. That's worth noting. So 49-33.
Short.
Hallie for 3. Doesn't get it to go. One and done on the rebound. Porter into the front court. She'll come. Another 3 ball on the way. This one will not fall for Bregan Barnett. And the rebound taken away by Hallie. Funkhauser, baseball pass and intercepted, knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Ella Porter. And it will still be.
Ella Porter is a
Hobart
really
basketball.
good defender, and she's strong. I mean, that you get a bunch of guards that play like that, and I mean, you can win.
Addison Hartman now has come into the ball game. And, that's a pass by Josie that she wishes she had back. And what it did, and Salazar going to set, but it forced Raiden into the backcourt. You hear about quarterbacks who throw receivers open. Well, that time that pass took her into the backcourt after she made the catch in the front court. Just wasn't enough room to make that kind of pass. Dump inside and couldn't get it to go that time. Hartman on the rebound. Body is crashing to the floor. Hallie in the middle of that one. along with Addison Hartman. They'll call it jump ball, and Merritt will get it at the 4:05 mark. 49-33, they lead. We're in the fourth. Off the dribble, Porter inside, swatted away by Carney, but they're going to get Halley with the body.
That penetration just gets those bigs in a lot of trouble.
And that'll be 5 on Halley. She is done for the night. She fouls out with 1 point. So certainly a tough night inside for Halley.
This Merritt team's going to make a deep run, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Yep.
And, you know, guys, I mean, taking nothing away, I'm sure we got tons. Merritt's terrific, and they're probably going to go state tournament. Yeah. It just makes me think Lakiba Sickles is that good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was impressed in December. It is going to take a whale of a basketball team to beat them in B.
Yeah.
Both free throws good by Porter. She's got 6. Here comes Funkhauser into the front court. Bowen at the free throw line goes to Josie. 3 ball on the way. That one won't fall. Weak side rebound taken away by Merritt. Merritt lost their opening ball game to Canute way back in late November. They have won 18 in a row since.
I believe every bit of it. And
3 ball buried on the right side by Marley Mung.
this bunch in the white is a good basketball team.
Yeah, they are. 22 now, the ball game for Mung. Wow. 54-33. 3:25 remaining. Hobart, 2 more regular season ball games.
Can you imagine? I mean, I've seen Merritt junior high girls come up here and didn't have Mung. I didn't know they were missing like 3 freshmen. And we played them tough to about 15, 16. I can't even imagine what that group would look like with these freshmen and that junior high stuff. Woo!
Salazar back into the ball game, or setting. Yeah, she comes in. Radin does. Tony Hodges will set down. Remember, Hobart on Monday night against Granite. Is that here or at Granite, gentlemen?
Granite.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is at Granite.
And
Is that a 4-way deal? We have junior high before that?
I think so.
I think maybe we do.
I think Joey Fight was telling me that. She was running down the week schedule for me.
Close out the regular season next Friday night at Sayre. Then foul, by the way, called on Sky Norris. Going to be her 3rd. And team foul number 7 on Hobart in the second half. So a 1-on-1 opportunity for this group from Merritt. Riley Hartman does not miss.
Wrestling duel Tuesday here, Wes.
Little wrestling duel?
Little wrestling.
Those wrestlers are doing good.
They're doing really good.
It is so good to see that program get re-jumped. And
Yes, yeah.
I mean, that wrestling in that weight room makes the falls a lot more fun.
Those boys have Dale Pirates.
They sure do.
And that last
They're a long
one,
ways from home.
Yes, they are.
that last one, he was the whole crew of the Pirates.
He was. They don't even play football at Dale. He looks like he should have played a shot of it.
My goodness.
Call Richard Pee Wee.
I was just getting ready to say.
They should have stood up and said, "What are you doing down here?"
He walked by and I couldn't see Richard. I mean, golly, that's a big son. Man, 56-33, 2:45 left in the ball game. And Wes was worried about talking about things if the game wasn't close. Marley Mung gets 2 more points. Marley was 7 in the quarter, 24 on the ball game. Mung as good as advertised. And a little surprised on that call, guys. This late in the ball game, hand check on Riley Hartman. Going to be her 3rd. Team foul number 7 called on Merritt. So a 1-on-1 opportunity now for Salazar.
Yep. We're going to get the youngsters in.
Well, 2:28 left and 58-33. It's time. Let them shine a little bit.
Yep. It hasn't been the weekend that the Lady Cats want, and Richard's gonna. There ain't no need to let them young ones in there. Let them finish it up.
It is a bad taste when you lose 2 out of 3 and lose the 2 like they have lost, but
you can use it.
Yes, you can. Heading into next week and the week after, you sure can.
I don't go to practice, Michael. This group, I mean, they seem to love each other. You know, I mean, you see them on the bench and how they interact. So, to your point, sometimes when you take a couple on the chops like that, you can kind of rally around it. Or you can go the other way.
I don't think Richard's going to let that happen.
I don't either.
Salazar, by the way, hit the 2 free throws. They're going to go back
That's a
inside. And it should have been a walk on Hartman, but Riley got away with it and missed the shot and rebound to Hobart. They want to run quickly into the front court. Here comes Radin. Salazar's shot won't go. Oh, the putback off the mark for Tony Hodges. That was just a little bit too strong, and the rim would not accept it. So Merritt into the front court. Minute 50 left of the ball game. They lead 58-35. First of 2 here tonight. We'll have the boys' game in its entirety.
Do we know? I don't know anything about Merritt boys. I'm sure we'll turn our attention to that, but
They're down a little bit this year.
okay.
Went inside to Riley Hartman. Shot didn't go. Yeah, we saw them back in early January at the Merritt tournament, the Merritt Classic. And, they've always got athletes up there, Maybe not a full complement like they have had in the past, but they've got a couple of kids that really physical, can play well. So it'll be a good test as Merritt, they nearly threw it away. Good hustle there by
the junior high boys come over, and boy, they had a lot of kids out. They're little guys that played in 7th grade. They were very structured in what they did. You could tell they were coached well. So that deal's going to get better, in my opinion. If it, not knowing anything about it.
Hobart on the offensive end. By the way, I didn't mention Ella Rudkins is coming to the ball game.
Yep.
Braylee Scott is in there as well. Braylee has the ball. She'll go to Salazar for 3, and she'll knock it down. So Radin Salazar with 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And 58-38. Now, how you like that? You make the 3, and coach says, okay, come set the final 45 seconds.
Yep. I would like for Sky to come stay with us and go to Marcia and Shelby's barn and let me tie her left hand behind, or right hand behind her back for the summer.
That's a good-looking move right there by Peyton Fight now with 4 in the ball game. Yeah, she's got the game except for that left hand, right?
Just being able to, she would make us so much better if,
Another bucket for Fight. 4 quick ones for her. 62-38 with 10 seconds left.
She has the tools to be she's an outstanding lead guard, but they all can have room to improve. And
this one is over. 62-38, your final score. Merritt will win it going away. And, hey, they're a good basketball team, no doubt about it.
They are the real deal.
62-38, your final. Back with the totals after this on 1420 KTJS.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Friends, veteran banker Ben Minard has joined the team at Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, Ben has 20 years banking experience all right here in southwest Oklahoma. See Ben for any kind of ag loan, cattle, land, whatever you need for the farm or ranch, Ben's there to help. And Ben joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgert as the loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Listen, come see Ben. If you've got an idea and it's a doable deal, we'll doggone sure do it. So come see Vice President Ben Minard now at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC. Friends, there's a new farmer's insurance agent in Hobart, Josh Wald. He's taken over for the veteran agent Jack Hogg, who's retiring. Josh is a young, bright guy. Jack's a bright guy, but he ain't so young. Josh will work hard to find you the policy you need. Homeowner's insurance, automobile, renter's insurance, life insurance, whatever you need. Josh represents a strong company in farmers. He'll find you the right policy at the right price. Come get a quote and meet Josh Wald, your new farmer's insurance agent at 901 South Main in Hobart. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 580-726-3077.
62-38, your final score. By the way, guys, Blank Crawford wants you to know going into Monday's game against Granite, his cousin Keelan Alexander plays for the Panthers.
All right. Keelan Alexander. Okay, so did Luther's boy that played at Mangum last year, Michael, the kid that was a freshman, he went back to Granite,
he's
right?
At Granite, yes. The Davenport,
what's his name? Davenport.
Yeah.
Justice Davenport.
And good ball player, good looking kid.
Dang,
Yeah.
I thought you were going down a real big rabbit hole.
I was going a rabbit hole?
All right, let's say goodbye to Grace Slick and not go ask Alice. Jaden Bowen led the way on senior night. She had 10 points for Hobart, 9 for Sky Norris. Give a half a dozen to Josie Carney. Boy, I'm the only one in the audience who understands that reference. 5 to Raiden Salazar, 4 on the night for J.C. Funkhauser, 2 for C.J. Spencer, and 1 apiece for Hallie Carney, and 4 Tony Hollis.
You at Woodstock?
Hobart 9-16. No, I wasn't. At the age of 9, my parents wouldn't let me go. Thanks for asking. 24 in the victory for Marley Mung, as good as we thought she might be. Group from Merritt. Riley Hartman had 13, 10 for Addison Hartman, a half a dozen apiece for Ella Porter and for Peyton Fight, and Brigham Barnett 1 point. And as you would expect, a team of Merritt's caliber, they were 12 of 14 from the foul line. So they're now 19-1 on the year. Meantime, Hobart falls to 16-4. And the Lady Cats back in action on Monday at Granite to take on the Lady Panthers. Meantime, Merritt will be on the road at Cheyenne on Tuesday. Second half of our doubleheader coming up. Stick and stay. It'll be a lot of fun. We've got Hobart, we've got Merritt coming up here on 1420 KTJS.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck Bearcats from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532.
The Bigger Burger in Hobart has been a part of Hobart for well over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Drive through, pick it up, never leave your car. Thousands, I mean thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them? Call us 726-5300. Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. The Chaplin family, Chaplin Kettle Company in Hobart, are plenty proud to support our youth. Ball games, in the showroom, in the classroom. Our young people try hard, they work hard, they do a great job. Betty Chaplin and family are proud of these young people. Show your support any way you possibly can. And good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Betty Chaplin and family, Chaplin Cattle Company of Hobart. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart. Friends, if you have a project you need help with, if it's got to do with any kind of welding or land clearing or pond work, you need Terry Heath at Cowboy Welding. Any and all kinds of welding. Plus, Terry can do land clearing, mesquite tree removal, pond work, whether it's repaired or replaced or built. Terry Heath has the experience and the know-how to do it and do it right. Call Terry Heath, 580-515-3149. Terry Heath, Cowboy Welding. Call him. 580-515-3149.
The weather may change, but you can still feel the heat. Make a touchdown with sizzling hot savings on all 2021 Rams and Jeeps from Cummins and Weatherford. Like the 2021 Dodge Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab or a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4. Best service, unbelievable pricing. So don't miss the Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Day events at Cummins. Don't miss the Cummins Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram sales event in Weatherford off I-40 and Airport Road and online at CumminsChrysler.com. See dealer for details.
Kirk and Todd Duff Brothers Power Plus Cattle Company are again proud to support our youth. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, supporting our youth in sports, in the showroom, academically. Proud of their efforts throughout the school year. Attend the ball games you can and the livestock shows and let these students know that you support them. And go Bearcats from Kirk and Todd Duff Duff Brothers, Power Plus Cattle Company, sale facility just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. The staff and membership of First Baptist Church in Hobart are proud of our youth, proud to be a sponsor of Bearcat and Lady Bearcat sports teams. Attend the games and support these fine young people, and Pastor Thomas Miller invites you to visit First Baptist Church. You're always welcome. Our goal is to proclaim the gospel and minister to the people of our community. Again, we're proud to be Bearcat boosters, First Baptist Church in Hobart.
And welcome back to the Hancock Center as we get set for the second half of our doubleheader here tonight between the Hobart Bearcats and the Oilers of Merritt. Boys game set to tip off here. We can tell you
that we're on the air.
Yeah, we're on the air, which is good stuff. we can also tell you that, looking at my notes, that my boyfriends are setting up our golf date in the morning. Hobart comes in 14-5 for the year, ranked number 10 in the state in 2A. Of course, they'll be at home next Saturday night to take on Hinton in district play. Meantime, Merritt comes in with a record of 8-11, and they will be at home next Saturday night. They will entertain Sayre in the opening round of the playoffs, district play there at Merritt. So they'll get Sayre, close out their regular season with Cheyenne on Tuesday, and they'll entertain Mangum on Friday night. So
if you want to hustle some of your golfing buddies, let me tell you a little secret.
Hustle them? You want me to hustle them?
You get Wes Moore, be partners with you one time, and you can take a little money off your buddies.
Yeah. That's good because they're always taking my money, so I need to give that back.
Hey,
just tell them you got to
you win. It's about partners and how you set up the bet.
Well, we always play against one another. We always go individual, but this is how they are. You know, we're. And again, no disrespect to women, but I think my boyfriends are sometimes women. All right. Now, keep in mind, they're all 65. All right. So they're all getting. Well, they're not getting their Social Security, but they do have their cards. And so they're like, "What time you want to play?" I said between either 9 or 9:30. What do they come up with? 9:15. You got to be kidding me! Come on, man. Golly.
Where y'all going tomorrow?
You need to start slipping out here to the hill. There's those guys. There's probably a group of 20 dudes, and it does not matter if it's sleeting. I mean, if there's a break in the sleet, you're going to play at 12:30.
That's just not wanting to be at that.
They hate their. What'd you say a while ago? That's just a group of dudes that does not like their lives.
Did I say that? I didn't. I don't remember saying that. It may be the truth, but I don't ever. I mean, the one guy, his wife lives in Tulsa, so I mean, he's got it made. So, but no, in all seriousness, they're a good group of guys, and we will be out at Altus Air Force Base.
Okay.
You
guys
at
like
9:15 tomorrow.
Fort Sill.
We love Fort Sill. It's a great course to play. Right. Because we're members at Altus Air Force Base. We have reciprocity.
A little reciprocation.
At Fort Sill, and it costs like $14 to rent a cart. So
there you go.
And by the way, I'm not shilling for golf courses, but I will. Fort Sill is a great golf course. If you get a chance to play that one, you will enjoy it.
It's good.
Got a bunch of trees. That is for sure.
They're redoing the country club over there. Did or have, didn't they?
That I believe they did. We've never been. Our pockets aren't deep enough to play there.
You know, I think we went over there with some banking guys one time. Remember Butch Husky?
Oh, sure, yes.
Played with Butch over there one day.
Butch Husky, of course, who went to Lawton Eisenhower, played at the University of Nebraska, and then I believe some team called the Kansas City Chiefs for a while in the National Football League. Riley Hurden will get the start here tonight for Merritt, and he will be joined out there by Caden McGilbert. Also getting the start, Tristan Prater. Luke Peffer will get the start this evening for this group from Merritt. And the final member of that starting five is Jack Elder. So it's Hurden, McGilbert, and Prater, along with Peffer and Elder. So Elder squared tonight for this group from Merritt in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. And they turn out the lights here, but we do have the spotlight. Unlike at Navajo the last couple of days, we can see a little bit. Justice Johnson, of course, going to get the start tonight. Johnston will be joined by Ashton Norris. He gets the start here this evening. Holden Jones will get the start as well. And the final member of that starting five,
11 TP. We'll round it out.
Yeah. So the Bearcats, the home team, home white, blue uniform, or blue numerals and blue trim. And they'll work on the right end of your, or left end of your listening and or viewing device here in this first half of play.
Wes, tell Michael a little bit about Coach Twan, what you've seen out of him in the first year.
Coach Twan, getting to know him, I mean, he's very good with the kids. They like him. Not to the point where he's their buddy, but he does a good job, coaching hard. He does a very good job making them play defense, especially those young kids. And what I really like about him, a lot of the stuff that he runs, there's not a lot of window dressing, and he's able to find shots within his offense relatively quick, and it makes it easier when you got one out there to kind of set things. But he's an extremely bright mind, and he has a great future.
Tap controlled by the Oilers, and they'll go to work first on the right end of your listening device. That is Caden McGilbert running the offense for Merritt. Attack inside, window shoot. Tristan Prater didn't get it to go. The rebound cleared off by Hobart. Johnson into the front court, ball bobbled, and that's going to be a turnover. I think they got Norris for a walk, and real quickly, Coach Twan will get his regulars back in there. Yes, off the bench, Trey Eshatai. And also coming into the ball game right away, Aiden Morris. Ty Harmon out there along with Justice Johnson for the Bearcats.
The Oilers have some length in some spots out there.
Offensive foul away from the ball. A hold going to be called. Let's see who they got that on. Jack Elder will pick it up. That'll be the first on Jack. And team foul number one called on the Oilers. Yeah, and like I said, we saw him back in early January up at the Merritt Classic, and they've got some athletic kids. It's just kind of trying to put it all together.
There you go.
At the same time. Jalen deep three on the way, tried to bank it home, or Justice, I should say. And the rebound battled for and taken away. Good job that time keeping him alive by Norris. Three ball fired here by Morris. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Johnson, his shot comes up short. And after three attempts, the Oilers will take it back on the offensive end. Attacking the glass, putting it up is Caden McGilbert, and he will score. McGilbert had made up his mind. He had an alley on that left side. He was going to take it all the way to the cup and got it to go.
Slid right through there, didn't he?
Three ball, left side on the way. Morris and Aiden will knock it down.
Started to say in the previous possession, Aiden didn't look like he was engaged early. The feet were set on the one he missed, and I didn't say anything about it, and he knocked the second one down. That's a good sign.
3-2 ball game, minute 30 gone by here in quarter number one. Double team trap near the bench, and a good job of stepping out of it. Three ball here, left side. Jack Elder will knock it down.
The lefty deep in the corner.
Yeah. That'll make it 5-3, 6-10 and running here in period number one. Justice, he'll leave it on the baseline to Norris. Good move by Norris, but the shot wouldn't stay down.
That guy go get a rebound.
Climbing the ladder there is Peffer. Luke with his rebound. And his club on top by 2, 5-3. They run the offense, slow it down. They're not going to try to get into a track meet. You know that.
No, sir.
Dump it inside to that length. That's Peffer. He'll go back over the top. Elder. Jack won't take the 3. Baseline move down. McGilbert cut off and a reset up high now to Herndon. Riley. Little bounce pass inside. That's a tough shot from 15 by Prater. Doesn't get it go as it hits the heel. And the rebound taken away by Justice.
Tough shot indeed.
He'll go to Harmon. Now back to Justice. Skip pass here on the near side. And Harmon wants the 3. Spins in and out. Inside position. Eshatai. Then he got blocked from behind. Ball goes out of bounds. Trey thought he got fouled. No call. And it will be Merritt basketball.
I was kind of waiting on the whistle there myself.
The official underneath indicated it was a clean block.
He had a better look than I did.
Austin Simmons has checked into the broadcast. Wanted to say hi to you guys. Lob over the top.
Who's that?
Austin Simmons.
Hello, Austin.
Off balance shot. Pepper couldn't get it to go, and Eshatai will clear off the rebound. Johnson going to walk it across the timeline now. Justice, one of those guys that you know that he just kind of tick, 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 and at some point going to go off.
Yeah. And there,
little teardrop there. 2 by Elder. Run out now on the other end for McGilbert, and it goes.
I've always kind of thought that that's probably a pretty decent way to play us, is a kind of an active zone with some length in the top of it to keep Justice in front and make him a jump shooter.
And he'll try to go inside here to Ashton Norris. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Merritt, apparently. So it will be Hobart basketball. 4:18 left here in the first. They trail 7-3. Harmon inbounds to Johnson. They'll reset up top now to Morris.
There you go.
Inside Johnson. I love that shot there. Yeah. That is a quick release.
It's a good find by Aiden and knowing to get it in the heart of that zone and let him go to work.
Justice makes it 7-5 at the midway point of quarter number 1. Inadvertent kick. They didn't call it. Giving up the dribble inside McGilbert. He'll go over the top to Herndon for 3, and Riley will knock it down.
Tell you what is that, 3 for 4 from deep?
Yep. Yeah, 2 for 3, actually. 2
for 3. I'll tell you what, that was close right there.
Just getting ready to say that was...
Jamal was nice.
Could have been over and back, yeah. Harmon near the timeline. He'll go to Justice, and now a reset between the 2 circles to Norris. Go on the baseline. Good pass there.
Trey finished that.
Yeah, it didn't fall for Eshatai, but a great pass inside by Justice Johnson. And Eshatai going to get a couple here. Check the foul on the Oilers. That'll be team foul number 2 on Merritt, and the first of the ball game on Peffer.
Well, it's no secret. Justice is not just a great passer in the broken floor. He's a very skilled passer in traffic, and once we can get him the ball inside there, good things happen for us.
Travis, the first free throw. Eshatai going to get one more. It's on its way, and it comes up short, and the rebound tipped out and going to be collected by Merritt. Again, the Oilers, maybe against other teams, might have pushed that up the floor, but Riley Herndon slowed it down. Now he'll hand it off to McGilbert in front of the Hobart bench. He'll go to the free throw line. Wanted to lob inside, didn't have anything. Moz Flowers, who's come in for the first time tonight, will get his first touch. They'll lob it inside and pass a little bit too tall. Taken away by Hobart. Run out here and
okay.
Call a foul. You thought they were going to call a travel on Ashton Norris, didn't you?
I thought they might, but I didn't think he traveled. Shelby just shocked me. It's like hitting a fence charger.
Well, she's an electric young lady.
She is electric.
I remember her days of playing basketball and us calling her play-by-play.
She wasn't very tough, was she? She's pretty mousy, didn't like contact.
Yeah, and when she didn't do what her mother wanted, she heard it.
Yeah, that was her.
And at the old gymnasium, I was across the way, and I heard it too. Mm-hmm. Justice Johnson inside for 2. Give him 4 in the ball game. And streaking down the floor the other way and attacking the glass is McGilbert. He's got 6. And it's a 12-7 ball game. 2:43 left in the first. Timeout taken by Hobart on 14:20 KTJS.
And how long has it been since you've been in the flower shop on
on Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma. I'll tell you what, that's way under too long. You want to send flowers to someone you love, someone special? Lori will fix you up. She's got lots of experience in the floral business. She'll find beautiful green plants. She's got bouquets, lots of home decor, and many other gift ideas. You only need one flower shop, friends, and it's on Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma. So come see Lori, one of the sweetest ladies in Hobart, Oklahoma, or any other town. You'll just love Lori. Come do business at the flower shop on Main. Phone 580-726-2242.
Wes, going to let you coach a little bit. Why did we get the quick timeout there from Coach Twan after that made bucket?
I don't have a good answer for that.
I do. No one slid over and stopped the drive.
I don't even remember what happened.
There was 5 players standing right there in the paint, and some kid just went right to the rack with an easy bucket.
I told y'all when I walked up, y'all didn't need me.
No, we do. You got great analysis. I just noticed weird
Ole
stuff.
defense.
Yeah, Ole defense.
Harmon now with the ball. He'll go to Johnson. Skip pass over the top to Eschertai. Trey, a collision. Ball lost out of bounds, and I think they just said Merritt touched it. No foul on the play.
Looked like it might have hit Trey's foot going out.
Wes, you're the Billy Packer. You got all these techniques and stuff, and I just get mad that we're not scoring.
I know, right? You know who I really enjoy listening to while we're talking about it? Talk about Billy Packer. Billy Packer died recently, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
3 ball here,
You know
missed.
who it does not matter who's playing. If Fran Fraschilla is calling a basketball game, I just love listening to that guy.
He's gotten better. Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's really good. No, he's really, really good. But I just remember after he retired from Manhattan, starting out, but he is really good.
Cade McGilbert picks up a personal foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4 on Merritt. By the way, the Cameron Dole experience is checked in. That woke me up, so I'm going to go to work early, and I'm listening to you guys, and you sound really good. Good to hear from you, my friend.
Yes,
Thank
sir,
you.
buddy.
That's the hardest working man in Kiowa County.
I tell
That
you
boy.
what.
3 ball knocked out Aiden Morris.
If he ain't working, he's sleeping. If he ain't sleeping, he's working.
You know, Aiden, we talk about him a little bit, and he is definitely a 3-and-D guy, and whenever he's active down here, he's so much better on the other end. And he's really good right here as an on-ball defender. And he's in trouble right here.
12-10, ball thrown away now, and a chance for Hobart to tie or take the lead. Johnson flying down the floor.
Wow.
What about that shot, gentlemen? Some analysis, please.
That circus sound that you can make.
Tied at 12, buck 23 left in the first. Timeout Merritt on 14-20 KTJS.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Well, I'm confident they had the call tonight on ESPN, and had I not been interested in the basketball on the Fox Radio Network, I certainly would have watched Duke and North Carolina. But for me, Dan Schulman and Jay Billis, none better than those two guys right now.
Billis is great. Yeah. You're exactly right. Spot on. That is an A1. That is a Nance Romo crew.
Yeah, it is. Buck 20 left here in the first quarter of play, tied at 12 out of the timeout. Merritt with a basketball, and a plucky ball club at 8 and 11 with some athletes. A little bounce pass inside. Good job of going on the defense with the offense. Ashton Norris, and he knocked that one out of bounds. Stops the clock with a minute 12 left here in the first. I wonder how long it'll take the Sayre fans to realize, the Merritt fans to realize that there hasn't been a foul called yet on Hobart.
Not a one.
And a minute left in the first quarter of play. Bounce pass inside. Great save, but it went right in the hands of Harmon. And Ty into the front court. He'll cross over, stop, leave it out high, and get it right back. Had the 3, but he didn't have the footwork. And a good job of not taking a shot. Now he's set, wraps it around to Johnson, kicks it over the top. 3 ball on the way. Back of the air and too hard for Ashton Norris. Johnson, though, will save it smartly into the hands of Eschertai for 2.
He's just a better basketball player than everybody out there.
Exactly. A man among boys on that play for sure. The ability to control his body for that length of time.
How about the find diagonally to just to know Ashton is sitting there on that wing and miss that wide open, then him go get it.
Dump it inside.
Nice.
Strong move by Luke Pfeffer. And Pfeffer will tie it at 14. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, not only the body control, but the vision as well while he was in the air.
That's just God-given.
3 seconds left. I don't know that Hobart realizes the quarter is going to come to an end before they can get off a shot. So we've played 8 minutes and nothing's been decided. Tied at 14, Merritt and Hobart in a good one on a Saturday night on 1420 KTJS.
It's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Steve Miller at Grinnell's Pharmacy encourages everyone to shop at home when you can and support your local merchants. Steve thanks you all for many years of loyalty. Use our drive-through window. Get your prescriptions filled at Grinnell's Pharmacy. And we have greeting cards, gift ideas, candy, and a lot more at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart, Oklahoma.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came.
Hi, Norm. Hey, listen, we would love to hear from you, by the way, as you watch the broadcast on the 1420 Facebook page. Drop us a line and ask a question, make a comment. Love to hear from you and love to visit with you as well. As it's 14-all, second period set to get underway here. It will be Hobart basketball. Justice Johnson, Ty Harmon out there along with Aiden Morris, Trey Eschatai. And the final member of that 5 out there was Ashton Norris.
Jamal over here during the quarter. Did you and Jamal ever arm wrestle whenever y'all were?
Heck no, I'm not going to lose.
Y'all had a disagreement. You just settle it with an arm wrestling match or something. I bet that did not go well for you.
It would not at all. Johnson tried to set up the defender, goes inside, misses the shot as it was challenged, and the rebound taken away by Elder. Jack now across the timeline. He'll give it up to McGilbert. McGilbert puts up the shot, and we've got bodies all over the place. And, time to break out the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge! Is the call. Caden McGilbert will pick up his second. Team foul number 5 gold on.
Gotta love it.
This group from Merritt. By the way, true story. I have suffered a stroke in the last 18 months. If I go, I'm sure it's going to be in the middle of one of those charge calls. No doubt in my mind.
Well, you're in good hands. I bet you there's somebody around here we can get you.
Good pass inside. Eschatai couldn't get it to go down. And on the rebound, they're going to get Trey for a push on the back. That'll be his first.
That length causes problems, Wes.
It is.
I mean, Hobart's getting the ball down low, but not able to convert the last couple of times.
They may not. They just have some pieces that can make us maybe a little bit of our kryptonite.
6:40 left in the first half. Ball knocked around and finally going to be retrieved.
And if they keep making shots.
That one spun in and out. Riley Hurden had a good look. Rebound cleared away by Hobart. Boy, that's a dangerous pass there. Good look inside to Eschatai, but he can't handle it. Now he's going to get it back on the steal, then get stripped on the way up, and the ball off of Trey. Wow. And
Coach
Twan
can't believe it.
Yeah, he cannot believe it.
Will be.
Twice Trey's gotten screwed.
Perry, Lee, and Hanner, you guys are having way too much fun. LOL. And I'm just going to tell you, that's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight, just to have some fun. This is good stuff. Get to see some great basketball in the process.
The world needs more Michael Barnes. I don't know if y'all know what he does for a living, but the passion he has for kids is not a fake.
No.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, and you're right. We do love kids. Leisha Stafford has checked in. She said, good job, Trey, by the way. As if on cue, they start writing. I like that. That's good stuff. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Neither team has scored. We're tied at 14. Hobart with the ball, left end of your listening and or viewing device. Lob over the top to Eschatai. And looking inside now, the 3-ball put up by Harmon. Ty didn't get it to go, one and done. And back the other way comes this group from Merritt, and underneath the basket, Tristan Prater for 2.
A little lackadaisical getting back.
Yeah, they got beat down the floor, didn't they? Kelly D. Williams, not sure what she's got here. She got some sort of, okay. She got the bugle. There's an actual bugle. I like that.
She got the bugle emoji out.
I had no idea they had such things.
We might not let you go back to Mangum.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting there thinking in the back of my mind, quite honestly, district weekend, it's Friday, Saturday affair. I can make that work. Turnaround jump shot. Johnson, shot won't go. Eshetai with the rebound. That won't fall. And we're getting Olivia Newton-John time. It's getting physical inside.
Yes, it is. And Trey's finally going to get to go to the line.
They got Peffer on that one, and that'll be the second on Luke. And team foul number 6 called on Merritt. Now, actually, that's their 7th. So 17 fouls on Merritt. Eshetai first is good, 16-15.
And I do think maybe this zone, if we can get Ashton, Ty, and maybe Aiden to knock a few of those down and extend that zone, then it'll give us a few more opportunities to crack it with the bounce and get Trey going. But Merritt's doing a fantastic job defensively.
5 minutes left here in the first half, and a steal by Eshetai. He's got numbers. He'll attack the glass, stop, pop, and an offensive foul going to be called on Trey. Wow.
Yep, you knew when he got to about the free throw line, he wasn't stopping.
Nope.
That guy parked it there right where he needed to be, and good call.
I wonder, though, if they had that little semicircle that you see in the college and the NBA ranks, and you're thinking like I am, Wes. I wonder if that's the same call.
Yeah.
Deep, but
that's the thing I thought about, the semicircle in there where he would have been.
Still got to stop and make that shot, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You want to pull up on that, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Into the ball game now for the first time, Kelby Compton. Compton, he will give it up here on the near side to Flower. Shot doesn't go. Putback is there. And to the free throw line, Jack Elder for a three-point play.
Gotta quit letting those kids slide in front.
Got to defend away from the ball, right?
Yep.
They called the foul on Holden Jones, didn't they? Yep. That'll be the first on Holden. And team foul number 3 called as the free throw is up and in for Elder. Give him a three-point play. He's got 6. Denise York, a Mangum fan, is listening.
Denise probably
she said you can have him.
Bull. Well, we'll take her daughter too.
Shot from inside and it goes. Good muscle play there for Holden Jones. Holding a big physical body, using that lower body to clear space. And it's 19-18. Merritt by 1.
Go get it, Ty.
And Ty trying to save it, and he can't get it done. Got an explanation there from Jamal as well.
He told him, you took off from out of bounds there.
Is that what it was? I couldn't tell. I saw him pointing at the line.
I looked at his right foot. He was in the blue.
All right, so Merritt to inbound over the top. 3-ball from the left-hander. And time it is off for Elder. Ball lost out of bounds. It will still be Merritt basketball.
Do a better job getting hipping some folks.
I was going to say, we're getting a little lazy on the glass.
Yes, we are.
Lob over the top. Prater misses the shot. Working hard. Johnson like you asked him to. Here comes Justice. Dribble, drive, kick. Right side 3. Aiden Morris, no. Ball tipped, tapped, and Morris will get it before it goes out of bounds. Goes behind his back. Leaves it on the wing for Norris. Ashton shot no good. Follow comes up short for Jones, but Holden fouled and we'll go to the line. Fast and furious, inside and out.
It wasn't all pretty, but it worked out, right? Oops.
Team foul number 8 called against Merritt, and that'll be the first of the night on Mose Flower. So a couple of free throws here, as the first one will go in for Holden. You tell me he's a good baseball player?
Holden does a good job on the diamond. Good catcher, pitcher, swings it well. Yeah, he does a good job out there.
Given that body, I would have said catcher.
Is this our first lead?
Yes.
All right.
Second free throw good. He's got 4, and it is a 20-19 lead. Hobart on top with 3:30 left in the first half of play. Riley Hurton runs the offense out high. Picked up by Harmon. That's a fun little matchup between those two. Tries to cross over Harmon. Can't get it done. Now he'll leave it to McGilbert. McGilbert at the left hash mark. One of those long, lean kids to Riley. Kick right side. Wanted to take the 3. Bobbled. Steps inside the arc. And a 10-footer for Flowers.
The bobble got him the deuce.
Yeah, it did. I like his ability to not take that shot. A lot of times people will double clutch and take that shot.
That's right. That's exactly right.
21-20, 1-point lead, and the ball thrown away.
No need to even look to make that throw.
Yeah.
Well, but again, and we've talked about the length of that errant pass because of the length of the Merritt defense.
It's a problem. And they let it go. Aiden was moving higher to the wing, and it was in the stands.
2:40 left in the first half. Merritt over the top, faking the 3 is Herndon. Now he'll go to Elder. Good ball movement by Merritt. Herndon for 3, doesn't go. Johnson with a one-handed rebound. He'll dribble, drive. There's that stop and pop, and got it.
Perfect.
You rip a rebound, take one bounce, and you're at the logo, and take another bounce, and you're laying it up.
And you do it with so much grace and so smooth. My goodness.
You know, he kind of reminds me of a little bit of a 4-inch shorter Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of has those good eyes and just kind of good at everything. Maybe not, just.
Yep.
One of our other Mangum buddies has checked in. Caitlin Huckabee saying hello. Although you didn't get the Mr. Fox greeting tonight, Chad. I'm sorry. You may be on the naughty list. Minute 50 left here in the first half. 22-21, 1-point lead. 3 ball left side, the final pass.
That's how that's
it
supposed to work.
Yep. Ashton Norris for 3. By the way, fellas, that's his 3rd 3 of the night.
Yeah. Ashton is another one of those combo kind of kids that's just getting better. Shoots the ball well, can defend 2 or 3 different spots, maybe 4. Very versatile.
Caden Smith is coming to the ball game, and I'm not sure he didn't walk a moment ago.
Yeah,
but
there you go, Aiden.
Nonetheless, there's a steal and a run out for Aiden Morris. He'll lay it up with the left hand and score.
Nice run, boys.
Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. They trail 27-21, 1:13 left in the half. On 1420 KGJS.
Hey, did you know Hobart Farm and Garden has become one of the largest Browning firearms dealers in southwest Oklahoma and North Texas? In addition to firearms, we have Browning outerwear. We've got safes, case knives. Hey, do you need hardware? We offer quality Pittsburgh paint and all the painting supplies you'll ever need. We also have plumbing supplies, Twisted X shoes and boots, yard and garden tools, Aero-equipped cattle handling equipment. We've got quality high-pro livestock feed, bulk and sack. Hey, listen, if we don't have it, you probably don't need it. If you do, we'll order it. We sell all our products at the lowest possible price. We want your business. We'll work hard for your business. We're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturdays till noon. So come see us, and thank you so much for your business. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart Highway 9. The Wall family. We're here to serve.
Michelle Keelan-Gelner has checked in on this Saturday night. That's a family that might know a little bit about baseball, right?
I mean, just a nickel.
60 seconds left in the first half of play, and we're going to get a foul off the ball. I believe they're going to call a hold on Ashton Norris, and they do. That'll be number 1 on Ashton, just the 4th team foul on Hobart. So a minute left here in the first half of play, and inbounding the basketball, Caden McGilbert. Going to go baseline, and what an effort there. Both athletes tying up the basketball, falling out of bounds. Caden Smith and Justice Johnson. And apparently they said Justice had the inside position and touched it last. Wow. I don't know how you determine that one. I'm calling the jump ball on that because I can't tell. Banging away inside is
Here
Peffer.
we go.
Shot doesn't go. Shots in the rebound, the run out. Stops, pops too hard. And a blocking foul going to be called this time. Blocking foul on Riley Hurton.
Poor Riley, there's no way he was going to get back in time to set his feet because Justice wasn't going to let him.
No, and we talked about it last night. I told Cameron when he gets in the open floor, he's got that long, stretchy body, and then whenever he elevates, he kind of elevates like this, so kids are underneath him, and so when they jump, they actually elevate him even more, and they can't get up.
Yep.
He hit the front end, second one on the way. This one won't roll in. Rebound, and I believe out of bounds off of Merritt. No, looked like Ashton had the ball knocked out of his hands. Yeah. Back into the ball game now. Tristan Prater for Merritt. They trail 28-21. 40 seconds left of the first half of play. I'll go back to the statement that we're having too much fun. I'm glad to hear that people say that. Ty Harmon with his steal. Out in the front court, he'll come to Aiden Morris. Had the shot, didn't take it. They reverse to Harmon. Now a sidearm pass inside, going to be tipped away. Riley Hurden back the other way. He'll dribble, drive, and get fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot two, I believe.
Hopefully it's on the floor. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, Barnes.
Morris picked up the personal. That'll be his second. 5 now on Hobart. Yeah,
that was a mauling 3 steps before he put his shot.
Yeah, I think that. Go ahead, Michael.
Well, the official he showed 2 as the foul was made.
Yeah. It's almost like they were rewarding him for just being so downhill there.
First one no good. Second one on the way. It won't roll in. So it's a moot point. Justice with a rebound.
Moot or mute?
No, moot.
Okay.
M-O-O-T. Mute is something that people wish that I would do. 3 ball. Aiden Morris, no good. Rebound, run out. Caden McGilbert trying to beat the clock. Put it up with a left hand.
Nice.
And he'll score.
Use of the left hand.
Gilbert with 8. Johnson from the half-court stripe off the side of the backboard, no good. And we played 16 minutes. 28 on the board for Hobart, 23 for Merritt. It's a Saturday night special. Thank you, Leonard Skinnard, here on 1420 KTJS.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Justin Krieger, your American Farmers and Ranchers Insurance agent in Hobart, has purchased the AFR agency from Bruce and Betty Mayfield in Sentinel, and that office serves the Sentinel and Burns Flat area. The Hobart office serves Hobart, Gotebo, Lone Wolf. Insurance for the home, the automobile, equipment, whatever needs insured. Competitive rates and great service. Justin is also an American Farmers and Ranchers agent. Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3076. Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart, a super proud Bearcat booster. Friends, once again, Scott Northrup is a proud Bearcat booster. Scott is a certified public accountant. One smart son of a gun. He's got all kinds of computers and calculators, but he just does all his deciphering in his head. He's really smart, and I'm telling you. He was All-State in 48, too, as a Bearcat. He wore a leather helmet, high-top shoes. Oh, he was tough, but he was slow. Now, if you got behind him, he couldn't catch you. But if you try to run over him, you're in trouble. Go Bearcats. From Scott Northrup, certified public accountant in Hobart.
1420 KCJS, the Facebook page, OKSports.tv. Great to have you alongside. Fran Lively, one of our friends from over there on the Mangum broadcast, has joined us in the broadcast booth. Good evening, Fran. Hope that your Saturday night is going well. Mangum will play on Monday, and we'll have the ball game for you on both Fox Radio Network on Classic Hits 97.7. At the half, it is Hobart on top, 28-23, 14 points in each of the first 2 quarters for the Bearcats, as they got 9 apiece from Justice Johnson and Aiden Morris, and then 4 apiece from Trey Eshatai and Holden Jones. And actually, they are 5 of 6 from the foul line, so Hobart getting it done in all facets. Only 5 fouls in that first half of play. Morris had 2 and Eshatai had 2, so no issues there for Andrew Twan and his company. They lead it by 5, 28-23. On the other side of the ledger, Merritt getting 8 from Caden McGilbert in the first half of play. Jack Elder was 6, 3 for Riley Hurden, and then 2 apiece for Tristan Prater, Luke Pfeffer, and for Mose Flower. From the foul line, Merritt just 1 of 3 in that first half of play. Multiple fouls for Luke Pfeffer and for Caden McGilbert. And again, on top here at the half, 28-23, the Hobart Bearcats over the Merritt Oilers. In the first contest, the Oilerettes won their 19th in a row as they had 24 from Marley Mung and 13 from Riley Hartman. In the loss, 10 for Jaden Bowen. And again, the final score was 62-38 in that one. 19-game winning streak now for Merritt. By the way, speaking of Jaden Bowen, she's at midcourt right now, being honored as one of the top 10 at Hobart High School. And Chad, this is something I've at one time was doing Hobart basketball, and at times I've done. And this is a neat deal. This is something that is as good, if not better, than the athletic stuff, this top 10.
Yeah, top 10%. It's something me and Wes never sniffed.
No.
But no. It is very cool. It is very cool. And it is sponsored by Interbank.
Right.
Jim Stout, the president, and Dustin Welch is now with Interbank. So
he didn't sniff top 10% either.
He didn't either.
Wow.
Travis Reese might have.
Yeah, Goaty Bow. Yeah, you're right. He might have a Goaty Bow. He was the last class of the Goaty Bow Hornets, Westmore.
Yes, he was. Travis was a heck of an athlete, too. Just good at everything.
Did they have enough to make it 10% at Goaty Bow?
10% of 2.
I mean, yeah. You're graduating classes, too, and I finished at 1. No, I'm kidding. We like Travis. He's a good guy. And
they don't get any better.
No, he was at Mangum for a long time. Got a chance to work with him over there and came to Hobart a couple of years ago and doing a great job. And Wes, I don't know if you know this about him. You probably do. He's a dynamite golfer.
Oh, yeah. That's what. You got to understand. We go way back with that crew that plays golf over there at Mangum.
All right.
So, yeah.
You know where they actually play golf, Barnes, and then they sit out in the parking lot for a couple hours after they play golf?
Yeah, the original Brew Crew.
It's kind of like Barnes' softball story.
That's it.
That's right.
Well, except now, and Travis and everybody else, you're a part of that, I guess. Is that right, Wes? You're a part of that group, that brew group? Well, the reason I ask, I want to make sure I don't get him into trouble, but they're going to find out, like my bunch has, is that you go play golf, and instead of doing that parking lot thing, you go home and take a nap.
Yeah.
Well.
So, I mean,
Well, whenever you guys were playing softball against Kearney, you guys were just.
Goodness, that was.
You'd have some cold drinks while you were playing softball, and then you'd fight in the parking lot, and then you'd go home.
I can't begin to tell you how many nights I've been at Granite doing what we're talking about and hearing tons of those. What were they, Michael? The Dirty Boy?
The Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds.
Hundreds of stories about the Dirty Birds.
They took their name from the Atlanta Falcons back in the day. They had the Dirty Bird. And, we were in our 30s. Maybe a couple of us had reached 40 when we were playing those guys, and they were fresh out of college. Mm-hmm. And they were Jaw Jackers deluxe.
But Richard working, he was probably going to school and being a prison guard, too, at the time.
I don't know. And here's the best part about that, Wes, and I've told this story before. But no, Richard actually had started teaching and coaching. And the reason I found that out is that the previous spring, the Altus Merchants and Dirty Birds were in a Titanic tilt. And, I mean, it was like 28-27, and we had runners on base, and there was a call, and Richard argued it.
Oh.
And Richard got ejected. And they only had 10 players. So the fact that he got ejected, they had to forfeit to us.
And Barnes brought it up.
And I ragged him like you can't believe, and he should have just pounded me into the turf right then. He didn't. So you fast forward to the next spring, and I got an invitation to come to Fargo to be a part of their sports banquet. And I sat down at the table that I had been instructed to sit down, and all of a sudden this hulking figure that I recognized as Mr. First Baseman for the Dirty Birds sits down at the table. And I gulped and said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And of course he said, I'm the coach of the basketball team. And from there, we have had those stories that Richard tells in the Granite parking lot. Russell Berry's a part of those stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of
Ryan
them.
Granger.
All of them.
Yeah, those stories are true. They are, sadly.
I really kind of thought at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning they probably would get fabricated a little bit, but the stories would be the same at 8 o'clock before a Pee Wee game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're factual. There's no doubt about that. There's no embellishing going on there. 28-23 at and we are 1420 KTJS.
Friends, when you need tires, you need to come to Hobart and Parts Plus. Several quality brands to choose from, all at low prices. Get your oil changed at Parts Plus. All kinds of auto repair. Get it done right the very first time. You'll find a complete line of auto parts and parts for tractors and trucks and so much more. And they have large storage units at Parts Plus. The selection, the service, and always low prices and great service. Friendly folks to deal with at Parts Plus. South Hobart, Highway 9. Come see us at Parts Plus.
Third quarter underway, and it will be Merritt with the basketball left end of your listening and or viewing device. Am I saying this correctly? Cindy Furley? Furley, is that right? She says good luck. Do I have that right? Am I in the neighborhood? Yes. Okay. All right. Very good. Merritt going to work, down by 5, 28-23. A little bounce pass here on the near side. Riley Herndon. Riley getting the start along with Caden McGilbert, Tristan Prater, Luke Peffer, and Jack Elder.
Why would they not? Okay, there's the switch.
Okay,
what? Get over here.
They had Ty on a big kid, and there was a switch.
A bit of a mismatch, and it was corrected pretty quickly. We'll get the 5 on the floor for Hobart in a moment, as they're in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue trim. Clear out inside. McGilbert can't do anything with it. He'll skip it over the top to Herndon. Fires the 3. Comes up short and rebound into the hands of Justice Johnson. Quickly into the front court. He wanted to go Morris, but the ball got picked off. Good job by McGilbert to get back and steal it for Merritt.
It sure was. Good job playing center field right there on that.
Ashton Norris, Ty Harmon, and Trey Eshetai round out the 5 for Coach Twan here in this third period of play. 6:45 and running in the third. They'll pound it inside to Prater. Puts up the shot, doesn't go. Rebound taken away by Justice. Johnson wants to run quickly into the front court. He'll stop, pop, put it up off the window. And he's just so smooth.
I mean, 1-on-3,
yeah,
but whatever.
Yeah.
You know, find the window and get it up there.
11 now in the ball game for Justice, and it's 30-23. The lead's 7 now for Hobart. Ooh, a near steal by Norris, and now the ball will be poked free, and Morris will slide to a stop. Go to Norris, he'll stop, pop, glass, and got it. Morris and Norris in the middle of that one.
Gotta like when your bunch is getting floor burns and buckets.
So Norris, the first 2 of the ball game for Ashton, and that extends the lead to 9. Biggest of the night now, 32-23. 2 minutes gone by here in the third.
This looks good. I mean, this kid here.
Tristan Prater?
Yeah, I mean, him, 15-10's got some, I mean, I don't know what the record is, but golly, I mean, there's pieces.
Prater now with 4 of the ball game, and speaking of the record, they were 8-11 coming into tonight's play. Justice and Ty Harmon playing catch, 35, 38 feet from the basket.
They're playing a lot better, Wes. Early in the season, they were
a little ragtag, couldn't get much flow going either end, probably.
Yep.
From the free throw line, buried by Ashton Norris, and Ashton's got back-to-back buckets, give him 4. And it's 34-25, shot blocked away, but a foul going to be called. Did they get Eshetai? Yep, they did.
Down low with the bottom hand, maybe,
Must
I guess.
Have been, yeah.
Well, they and Merritt has had a lot of open looks from deep. They were making them early, but kind of cooled off since.
And foul on Eshetai, going to be his 3rd of the night. First free throw up and in for McGilbert. He'll get 1 more.
This is way off the subject. Has LeBron caught Kareem, by the way? I have not been able to keep up.
I try not to keep up with the LeBron.
He was.
I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Yeah, no, I got you.
At the last game, he was 117 points behind. He's gotten with, and he had 1 game since then. So he's probably somewhere in the 60 to 75 point range.
I got you.
By the way, both free throws good.
What am I doing here?
34-27. Well, you're doing a great job of analysis.
These girls are saying, "What are you doing? Are you hot? You're pulling." I mean, just one of them things.
Johnson
had to be here
inside to Harmon. He'll get tied up. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going the point away of Hobart.
Our crew's so big, we've got multiple levels of announcers.
5:04 left in the third.
I like it.
And I look over there, Colt Allison. I don't know what he's eating, but the man keeps getting bigger.
It's protein and
Good
weights.
Lord.
I think he has a bite of a 45 plate. And
again, that's Wes and
pre-workout.
That's Wes and Chad, Coach Allison, that are saying that. Justice Johnson rising up and knocking one down. He's got 13 in the ball game. There's not a whole lot that I'll back down from. Allison and Carney are two of them that I will. Rebound cleared off by Justice. Johnson behind the back in the front court. Shakes, bakes, tries to clear out, gives up the dribble. He'll come down to Norris, and the shot swatted out of bounds.
And that's way okay. I love how he's protecting that high and ducking under. And that's one thing I kind of thought, that his hands just need to get a little stronger. And that looked good.
You guys are still young enough to run away from people. I'm not.
I can't. Wes is a pup.
I've been in a car wreck. I can't move, so I'm little and I can't even run away from him.
36-27, 4:15 left here in the third period of play. Johnson inside, backdoor, and got it. You know, of all the things that we praise him about, his ability to get off the floor quickly is one thing that we probably haven't touched on.
That's got to stop, boys.
It sure does.
Because Coach Twan is not going to be happy. That is just a free lane to the rack.
And that's McGilbert, who went inside, made the bucket, and got fouled. And that'll be the second of the evening, I believe, on Holden Jones. And it will be. Second of the second half, called on Hobart. Three-point opportunity here.
You're starting to sneak away from them, and then you let that happen.
Yeah.
And McGilbert makes the three-point play.
And even in the first half there, we kind of let them get downhill with ease too many times.
Harmon to Johnson in the front court. 3:50 left in the third. It's an 8-point ball game. Eshatai working hard inside. Really wants the ball. Or that's Holden Jones, rather. Holden says, well, if you're not going to get it to me,
I'll just go get in the corner here.
Yeah, exactly.
Look for a rebound.
Morris up top. Aiden to Johnson, now back to Aiden. Ty going to go inside. Pass gets knocked away. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Merritt. They want to run. Crossover dribble. Losing the ball all the way. Yep, you're right. Caden Smith didn't take the basketball with him. And playing that defense with him was Ashton Norris. Stayed right with him, stride for stride.
You should have flipped it to the guy in the middle trailing.
3:20 left here in the third. Johnson over the top. And they got numbers in the offensive end. Oh, what a pass by Johnson. You wanted him to go to the basket, though.
Of course.
Bodies on the floor. The foul going to be committed. Let's see who they've called it on. We've got 2 or 3 suspects there, and they've called it on Holden Jones.
Wes and I were Justice right there. We get within 5 feet of that rim. That ball is going up.
Yeah, and Justice is such a smart basketball player. You don't make a round-the-back pass to the catcher on the baseball team. I mean, you just go finish that one.
Well, especially as deep as he was. You're right.
I mean, he was in the block almost.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about his length and his ability to glide, and that's all they had to do there was put that one in. Little Euro step inside, and boy, climbing the ladder there, trying to keep it alive. Tristan Prater can't get it done, and now Hobart going to throw it away.
Again, wasted possessions, boys.
That's it.
Jack Elder into the ball game. Caden Smith setting down for Merritt. 2:54 left, 38-30, third quarter.
Kind of just, you know, Trey sitting over there, he's just become such a big part of what we do, especially in the half court. Even if we're not pitching it into him, which we do a lot, he's always extending possessions for us.
There's Johnson with the steal. Justice on the run. Surveys, stops, leaves. Right side.
That a boy.
Morris for 3, and it goes. Aiden Morris.
That's good basketball.
Dozen in the ball game for Aiden, and all from behind the arc. 41-30. The lead 11, 2:15 left here in the third. And you guys can talk about this as we go through the final couple of minutes of the third quarter of play. I wonder, here's a 3 ball going to be dialed up off the back of the iron. Doesn't go for Tristan Prater. And the rebound cleared off by Hobart. And walking across the timeline, Ashton Norris. The idea that you already know what the playoffs are going to be, and these games, you're just playing these games, does that maybe change the focus a little bit as you wind down the regular season?
I think it just makes it intensifies because you want to be on point. I mean, you go in sloppy like Wes talked about in the playoffs. I mean, it takes a bad quarter and you're playing baseball like
That's
that.
exactly right.
Bad pass there. Steal and a run out on the other end. Underneath the basket. What a sweet pass that was. Better defense, though, by Johnson. He went up and said, get that stuff out of here. And now a blocking foul will be called on Ashton Norris. So the ball was blocked away. Merritt got it back. And then a blocking foul on Norris, his third.
Yeah, and you know what Chad was alluding to, you know, we're all old enough. We've watched enough playoff basketball that, you know, you get deep, you need good guard play, you need to make free throws and not turn the son of a gun over.
That's right.
Ethan Funkhauser in the ball game now for Hobart. And a little spin move there. Jack Elder with 8. And he'll cut it to a 41-32 ball game. Minute 15 remaining. Johnson drawing the double team in the backcourt. He'll split the defenders. Bounce pass near side. Morris, Aiden, back to Johnson. And again, Jones working hard inside, but they don't get it to him. Johnson will back it out. Coach Twan directing traffic, saying, I want play number 3. Johnson inside. Scoop shot goes. How did he get that one off, gentlemen?
Nobody in this gym could have done that.
No. He has made some wild shots tonight.
17 in the ball game. And an answer on the other end. Caden McGilbert. I tell you what, this guy's, he's something else now.
He does. He does a good job.
Foul was called on Aiden Morris. That'll be his first. Team foul number 5 called on Hobart in the second half. And an opportunity for McGilbert to get his second old-fashioned three-point play in the corner. And he did.
How old is that kid?
McGilbert?
Yeah.
He is a senior.
Okay.
He's got 16 points, keeping his club close, 43-35. 35 seconds left in the third. The ball taken away by Flowers. Now a steal on the other end. Johnson wound up with the basketball. He's got numbers. Oh, what a pass inside. Count the bucket and the foul. Morris with a great catch in stride. Able to make it with the contact. And he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Scintillating indeed.
Dropped it right in the bucket for him. And he moved that defender with his eyes just enough to drop it in there.
And how about the body control as he got bumped to stay with it?
Yep.
Foul on Flowers, his first, and the first of the second half called against Merritt. Free throw, no good. Back the other way come the Oilers. Dribble, drive. McGilbert that time couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Johnson out front. He's got a wide open player. Pass a little bit too deep as Morris went underneath the basket. And a reset now with 5 seconds left in the quarter. Johnson trying to clear space. Stopping, popping. Ball got partially blocked. And the quarter will come to an end. 45-35, 10-point game. 8 minutes left to go. It's a fun Saturday night in Hobart. 114-20, KTJS.
Friends Courtsview Meat Company in Altus is a 5-star rated company. Our butcher shop is ready to support your business or family meat needs. Here's a couple of comments from satisfied customers. This is a quote, I love this place. And helpful employees, too. And another quote, best prices, best meat in town. And, of course, we do custom slaughtering. Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. 580-477-1390. 477-1390. You betcha. Courtsview Meat Company, Altus, Oklahoma.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
So there is no music that is on the air now, current, that is still going to be alive and being sung 50 years from now, like Neil Diamond, Bomb Bomb, and Sweet Caroline. It is just crazy.
It's just a great tune every time you hear it, you know?
You never get tired of it.
Never.
And I promise you, at any wedding or bar mitzvah that happened this weekend, that song is being played. I don't care where.
And sung in unison.
Oh, yeah. By young and old.
Young and old alike.
Fourth quarter underway. Merritt with the ball down by 10. Dribble penetration, sliding to a stop was McGilbert, and he'll go inside. Shot won't fall. Rebound, Justice. Not a good outlet pass. Tipped away by Herndon. Back the other way, Merritt. Inside, tough shot. Put back up, in. Tristan Prater following and got points 5 and 6 on the night. Fast and furious to begin the fourth quarter of play. Harmon in the front court. He'll go to Ashton Morris. Inside, Trey Eschatai couldn't get it to go. He got fouled, though, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Whew. That looked pretty clean up top. Merritt coming out, changing up what they're doing, adding some pressure, looking for a quick turnover, and about denied that one.
Trey misses the first one. Eschatai will get one more. He's 2 of 5 now for the foul line. As a club, 5 of 8 on the night. Unofficially is Hobart.
This is playoff atmosphere.
It is.
It is.
Second one spins in and out. And the rebound going to be taken away by Merritt.
Maybe that ball didn't lie.
Into the front court, Peffer. He'll attack the glass. Now give it up to Caden
There we
Smith.
go.
Stolen away by Johnson. On the run out. Here comes Justice. He'll get cut off. Good defense by Riley Herndon.
Very good defense.
Little bounce pass on the baseline. Skip pass over the top. Eschatai working inside. Now he'll clear space and an easy 2 there for Justice Johnson.
Feels like he has 40.
19. And his club leads by 10 again, 47-37. 6:40 and running in the fourth quarter of play.
That's a sweet spot.
It is.
I mean, right there, about 10 feet.
You know, I watching him whenever he was young. You know, he played that way. He's a 7th grader. You know, he's just a good little lead guard. Just wondered if he'd ever be able to shoot it, but he has developed. I mean, he's just got such soft touch with that runner and floater.
McGilbert goes inside and gets fouled. And some disagreement on the part of the players. And
it's a good call. I mean, he was beat. Ashton was beat.
That's his 4th.
And so it was a good call.
16 fouls now called on Hobart. Isaiah Stafford checking in. First free throw, up and in. Caden McGilbert. 17 in the ball game for McGilbert. And is not missed from the foul line. 6 of 8 on the night is Merritt. And that one stays down. 18 now for McGilbert.
This is an interesting time in the game right here. We get a little smaller, and I think
6:20 remaining.
Somebody's
Still
open.
plenty of time. Open for 3. Morris goes. Ashton, or Aiden rather, with the answer.
it is kind of hard to trap and do things when you got a guy like that, and you got people that can hurt you on the bottom end around that baseline.
2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Double-digit lead for Hobart, 50-39. Oh, trying to cross over, go inside is McGilbert, going to get stripped. Here comes Eschatai. Eschatai. Nope, that's Holden Jones instead. He'll go back. 3 ball on the way. And back-to-back threes for Aiden Morris. And a timeout going to be taken by Merritt. 19. 53-39, 5:45 remaining. Hobart on top, and this is 14-20. KTJS.
The best in sales and service when it comes to heating and cooling. Justin Shelburne is your man. Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, your American Standard dealer. New installation, service on any brand. Justin works all over Southwest Oklahoma. Justin and staff do the work. Installation or service, they do it right. Reliable, hardworking, honest. Call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, 580-726-3338. Justin Shelburne. And go Bearcats. Shelburne Heating and Air, 410 South Jefferson, Hobart, 580-726-3338.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express, 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
Well, I was going to have our cameraman extraordinaire, Brad Halford, give us a quick shot down there in the corner of Carney and Allison.
And those folding chairs have got to have a weight limit. That's all I'm going to say.
They're just hanging out down there, kind of like.
How quick would a large pizza disappear over in that corner?
Man, oh, you guys don't ask for my help. I'm not going to be the cavalry on that deal. No way. What a move inside there.
That's happened way too
Way
often.
too much. I mean, way too much.
That's Caden Smith. First 2 of the night for Caden. And you're right. They have gotten some easy looks inside. Harmon, what a lovely pass he's got there. And how about the strength of Eschatai to knock it down?
I think that good passing's contagious.
Yeah, West was an old good guard there, and that you see that out of the corner of your eye. I mean, you see that white jersey that's all alone, and he was just able to get that ball over there on the bounce pass.
And Eschatai with that upper body strength to take the contact, make the shot, and have a chance at a three-pointer.
I just love those kind of little guards. Of course, I guess that's kind of how I was. I just love to pass it. That was my thing. I love to watch kids that can bounce it and pass it.
55-41, off-balance shot there for Smith. Caton couldn't get it to go, and the rebound cleared off by Justice.
That's
He'll
a
look
good
inside. Eschatai again puts up a shot, misses, gets fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Jack Elder will pick up the personal. That'll be his 3rd. And team foul number 4 called on Merritt.
But this is the point, guys, and y'all know it. You've watched 40 years of basketball, that you're in the area tournament. You're up 14 with 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. You have got to be smart with the basketball.
Melt it away down here.
Yeah, I mean, peel 40, 50 seconds off every time you have the basketball.
That's how you win. That's how you win in March, February.
Eschatai made the first and banked home the second one. Trey, 4 in the quarter, 8 on the ball game, and his club leads it by 16 now, 57-41, 4:50 and running.
You get a bunch of kids and you get late, and you get 3 or 4 of them out there that you can spread it out and bounce it and attack. You can melt that clock away.
McGilbert in front of the Merritt bench. Their running clock on the defensive end, too. They're playing good denial defense inside, forcing Merritt to back it out and continue to run clock. Riley Hurden looks for a screen, tried to dump it inside. Ball got tipped. McGilbert there. And a blocking foul could have been called, but instead McGilbert will lay it up and in.
Good no call.
It was.
Caden now with 20 in the ball game. 57-41. Another 3 for Morris. That won't fall. Blocking out, getting the rebound, Prater. And a push going to be called.
1-1.
You get that on Holden Jones? They did. Nope, Ethan Funkhauser instead.
Wow, I thought that was on Holden.
First on Ethan.
I thought it was on him. I didn't think he fouled.
It was. It was on Jones. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong area of the book.
You know, I wondered how long we might stay with this lineup. But looking at it, 14-4 to go. I think he probably could have hit Ashton maybe a couple of minutes more, but
Prater misses the free throw, and Hobart will rebound. Johnson trying the double team timeline. He just goes right through it. A little teardrop from the free throw line, and it goes. Kind of toying with the opposition. 21 now in the ball game for Justice. Answer on the other end on the baseline, Caden Smith. 4 for Caden. And they'll make it 59-45.
Merritt's got fouls to give, too, so they should just be attacking nonstop.
Johnson kept that one alive, got it to Aiden Morris. Now he'll reset in the corner to Ashton Norris.
Somebody flat. That'll work, too.
Norris to the baseline. Ball swatted away. Tristan Prater. Run out now on the other end for this group from Merritt. And the deuce knocked down by Caden McGilbert.
Yes.
Ty Harmon going to get bumped on the other side. There's one of those fouls that you wanted Merritt to get, and you got your wish there.
There you go.
Chad Fox.
Yeah, take some chances. I mean,
yeah, you're going to have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, you got to.
Caden Smith picks up his second. Number 5 called on Merritt. Johnson into the backcourt to get the pass.
You want to watch Justice hit 4 more floaters or see if we can't miss a free throw or 2?
Well, that's it. And he's got a great mismatch out high. He'll give up the basketball now on the baseline. Here's Eschatai.
That's
lob it
trouble.
inside. Johnson pass a little bit too tall.
That was a bucket, too.
Hurden with the steal into the front court. He'll leave it. McGilbert shot shot goes.
Oh, my.
And a blocking foul going to be called. And I believe Trey Esheltine may have fouled out of the ball game.
That is a rough call.
That'll be just the 4th on Trey. I'm sorry.
I don't know what else Trey's supposed to do there.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Am I wrong?
No, that's a tough spot. I mean, he was trying to sell it, but he probably was set. But, yeah, I mean, if it was a 4 or 6 point game, you might be throwing a fit. But
does Coach Twan throw fits, though?
He does in huddles if you watch closely.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not going to be demonstrative in front of everybody.
No.
All right. Free throw up and in. He didn't strike me as that kind of guy. McGilbert, 25 now in the ball game. Would you like to start a team around him, guys?
But again, Wes, we talked about we're down to 9.
That's right. I mean,
3-possession game with 2:40 to go. I mean, it's not over.
Johnson tries to create. Oh, what a pass! And an easy 2 there for Trey Esheltine.
And look at here, just
blocking foul on the other end as Riley Hurton goes coast to coast and then finally picked up inside the paint.
They will not stay on the mat, will they?
No.
Nope. Well, they've had success driving it right at our chin.
Yeah.
I mean, why are they going to stop now with 2:30 to go in the game?
Yeah.
Ty Harmon picked up that personal, fellas, his first 9 team fouls on Merritt. 1-1 here. Line drive comes up short. We've got a foul on the
Ashton.
Oh, my
5.
goodness. A foul on the rebound?
It's a lane violation.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. New life there for Riley Hurton. 61-50. And second one won't go. Rebound kept alive. Basket not going to count. Going to get a foul on Peffer. That'll be his 3rd. Luke with a push. 6 now, cold on Merritt in the second half.
I'd like to see us clear that so they can't get in this, set this up.
2:25 left of the ball game. 11-point lead. Johnson flying across the timeline. Look at the hands. Pass so beautiful inside. Bobbled by Morris. He'll keep it alive. Ty will come up with the basketball. He'll get mugged.
Yeah, he's getting hammered.
Yeah, he is.
And again, if you're Merritt, that's what you want to do. But Hobart needed to back that thing out.
Riley Hurton picks up his second. 17 fouls now on Merritt. So Ty Harmon will go to the line to shoot 1-1 with 2:13 remaining.
Who's our best free throw shooter? Is it Justice?
I would have to say maybe Aiden.
Okay.
Harmon hits
I don't
the
think
first.
there's. I mean, I don't think any of them are horrific from the line. I mean, Aiden's got the best stroke.
Yep.
Funny you say that. He's 0 for 1 on the night.
I told you I didn't need me.
You don't need me either. I think we both got fired.
We'll sit in the parking lot and listen to Michael
Yes,
from here on
we will.
out.
No, we won't. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 13-point lead. Line drive goes. No margin of error for Riley Hurton, and it went. Foul in the backcourt.
You talk about physics.
That thing, the
That's
bottom
orange
half,
paint on it.
I'm telling you.
Caden Smith picks up his 3rd. I mean, it barely cleared the front of the iron.
It's just like this.
Yeah.
So Ty Harmon, who just hit 2 free throws a moment ago, back in the charity stripe to shoot the 1-1. Minute 55 left, and Ty Harmon, he's saying, you might want to talk about me and my free throw shooting ability, kids.
I've seen him in my yard too much. He jumps better than he shoots.
And Wes knows this too. His daddy was not bad.
No. I had a good. Do you know what his nickname was? I heard this at the Tri-County.
Okay.
A fella told me that his nickname when he was a senior was Mr. T because he got a T every game.
Esheltine with a steal. And now Harmon going to get his pocket picked. Back the other way. The layup is good for Riley Hurton.
And I don't know how he made it.
I don't either.
Well, he hit a 3 a moment ago, just barely getting it over the rim. His layup, same way. No-look pass, Esheltine. Used his backside to clear space and put it up and in.
Let him fly by and then dump it in, didn't he?
67-53, 120 left of the ball game. Both teams playing down the stretch they come.
That's nice.
Gotta like how hard everybody's playing. 3-ball, Hurton doesn't get it to go. Flat-footed rebound, taken away. Boy, a lot of contact there. And shot rolled around the rim, didn't go. Put back up and in.
I'm telling you,
for Caden Smith.
Tip of the cap to Merritt, right?
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I'm sitting here thinking. There is no quit in that bunch.
59.5 left, 12-point lead for Hobart, 67-55. We're 14-20, KTJS.
Friends, when you need an attorney, and we all do at some point, there's a veteran, experienced attorney in Hobart that you should call. Tom Talley at Talley & Talley Law Office. Tom has experience, like we said. Regardless of your specific need, Tom will know how to handle it. And he's a proud supporter of our youth in sports, academically, livestock shows, and so much more. Friends, when you need an attorney, call a good one. Tom Talley, Talley & Talley Law Office in Hobart.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
As is the case when I get done with these bowl games at night, I'm jacked up when I get home, can't sleep. Last night made the mistake of watching Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight Cowboy.
TMC.
Yeah,
wow.
You have to look that up.
I have to check that out.
1969, Dustin Hoffman and John Voight. Tonight, I don't care what's on TMC. I am watching the replay of Pebble Beach Pro-Am on the Golf Channel.
I'm going to tell you something, Michael. That I will not. I tape every PGA event, but that is my favorite tournament to watch, just from an aesthetic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Setting.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Caden Gilbert going to kick the ball out of bounds in front of us. It'll still be Hobart basketball. Yeah, it's on my bucket list, and I'm going to have a big bank account to go play there, but the public can play. Ball stolen on the inbounds play by Merritt. Shot comes up short for Herndon. Rebound Johnson. He'll get stripped from behind. Eschatai will pick it up. Get it back from Johnson. Missed the shot. Well, he got pounded. No call. Rebound. Caden Smith. He'll stop. Pop glass and got it.
Oh, these guys are done.
He got a foul right now.
Oh, God.
Johnson nearly lost it out of bounds, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Swan. 29.2 remaining, 67-59. We'll keep it right here. As, again, you got to tip your cap to Merritt, because they are no quitting these kids.
And again, we talked about it. In the playoffs, it's those little things that just matter. They get magnified, especially you have an afternoon game. Everybody's a little sluggish.
Right.
You shoot bad. You're cold. You're 2 from 10 from 3, and then all of a sudden you find yourselves down by 4 with a 60 seconds to go, and then you get a problem.
That's right.
And so it really is little things. But Coach Twan, like Wes said, I mean, he's a really good coach, and his mechanics and what he does is really good. So I'm looking forward to the run the Bearcats hopefully will make here in the playoffs.
Something that you get into those one-game scenarios, stuff like that. I mean, you never know how any games will play out. What happens, Justice inside 2 minutes of the first quarter, and he goofs around and gets 2 or 3 fouls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it changes the whole complexion of what we're going to do.
And you're going to get officials you're not familiar with.
That's exactly right.
And they call things differently. So.
You got to be diverse.
Yep.
You may not have a crowd like this that's in it on a 3 o'clock game on a Thursday afternoon.
That's exactly right.
Friday afternoon. So a lot of variables, and this is a great one for Hobart going into the last week of the regular season.
I tell you,
get a foul on Aiden Morris. He'll go to the line to shoot.
You're 100% right. They're gonna come out of this with a win, but not without a bloody nose or two.
And Coach Swan got to love this kind of game too. I mean, so at the line to shoot 1-1, Aiden Morris,
and them seeing something like that. I mean, they were very good in that 1-3-1 for most of the night, keeping Justice in front, and he. That guy made a ton of tough shots, or this thing is really tight.
Second one good for Morris.
And you mentioned that, Wes. That's another huge key. Justice has got to stay out of foul trouble in the playoffs.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, Fort Cobb got him in foul trouble at Burns Flat, and that was a problem.
Yeah.
And how about this that you mentioned that, Chad? He doesn't have a foul tonight.
Wow.
It was a tough shot.
13.4 remaining, knocked down by McGilbert. But yeah, you were talking about that foul situation. I looked at the book. No fouls tonight on Justice Johnson.
Yeah. Well, we haven't mentioned it. I know Wes is more familiar than and Michael is too, probably. But I mean, the stud at Dale has got to be one of the best players in any class. Right?
He's the best player in the state. I mean, there's a lot of players in the state, but that kid, I mean, he's a high-end. No, he's a junior. He is. Hey, I don't know if y'all know, but we were going to go up try to watch that Tournament of Champions. Dale goes up, wins that thing, and that kid gets 5 big D1 offers out of that weekend.
Yeah.
And I think Bill Self was there, and where it is.
Could be a done deal.
I mean, but he's 6'3". His motor is incredible. He's a good athlete. 6'3 and a half, 4.
They're undefeated, lost one.
Yeah, they're just
6A or something.
He is not all they have, guys. I mean, they're a juggernaut.
Yeah, 2A cream of the crop there.
They
2A,
need to. They would 2A might sound bad, but 2A would be a good tournament if they just put Dale in 4A.
You got a point. Inbounds pass over the top. Eschatai going to back it out. By the way, big win for. We're going to get a foul. Give me an opportunity. A big win for Weatherford. Ricky Bull, who was at Snyder for a while. At Weatherford, they beat in overtime Kingfisher, number 1 in 4A.
Oh man, I'd like to have seen that. Yeah. I know a lot of those guys up there. They do. Weatherford's got a kid that's a sophomore, maybe a junior now, about 6'5", and just does everything. And he's a high-end recruitable kid. And you remember David Sage, kid that played at Carnegie?
Yep.
He's got twin kids play on that team, and they're very good.
Eschatai missed the first, but the second one rolled in.
They're no joke.
Point number 70 of the night. 3 ball blocked away by Harmon. Ty said, get that stuff out of here for the emphatic block. And the ball game will come to an end with that. 70-61. Hobart wins it by 9 tonight over a very gutsy Merritt squad. 70-61. Back with your totals after this. We are 1420 KTJS.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Folks, we have some new and pre-owned units on our lot right now at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. So if you need a new Ford or a pre-owned Ford, best deal is at Wheeler Ford. You can count on that. See Tom or David? And if we don't have what you want, if one's available, we'll find it. We want your business. We'll do what it takes to earn and keep your business. And our service department is always ready to serve you with friendly, efficient service. So come see us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Friends, veteran banker Ben Meinert has joined the team at Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, Ben has 20 years banking experience all right here in southwest Oklahoma. See Ben for any kind of ag loan, cattle, land, whatever you need for the farm or ranch, Ben's there to help. And Ben joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgert as the loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Listen, come see Ben. If you've got an idea and it's a doable deal, we'll doggone sure do it. So come see Vice President Ben Meinert now at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC.
Been a fun night here in the Hancock Center on the campus of Hobart High School as the Bearcats win the nightcap 70-61 over the Oilers of Merritt. And how about the efforts of Aiden Morris and Justice Johnson, each with 21 in the victory for the Bearcats. Also in double figures, Trey Eschatai with 13. Ashton Morris had 8, and then 4 apiece for Holden Jones and for Ty Harmon from the foul line. Bearcats 14 of 20 as they win it by a final score of 70-61, 25 in the loss for Caden McGilbert. Again, if I'm going to get to pick a team to start with, McGilbert's right there at the top.
He's an outstanding player.
Caden Smith had 8. Jack Elder with 8. 8 for Riley Herndon as well. Gives 6 to Tristan Prater and 2 apiece for Luke Peffer and for Moss Flower from the foul line. They were on the night 8 of 14. So Hobart will be back in action on Monday night, taking on Granite at Granite. That bowl game on 1420, KTJS, and all the other regular places.
We need you, Cam. We need you back, buddy, for Monday.
Cameron Knoll and Wes will have that ball game for you on Monday. And then on Friday night, the season will come to a close against Sayre. And then the playoffs will begin, 2 weeks from tonight at home against Hinton. First game didn't go the way of Richard Carney's club as Merritt wins it by a final score of 62-38. 24 for Marley Mung, 13 for Riley Hartman. In the loss, 10 for senior Jaden Bowen. Well, it's been a great 3 days for you and I, Chad Fox. Since we had so much fun, we'll have 3 games next week as well, along the Fox Radio Network on 97.7 with the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers, Burns Flattdale City on Monday. Tuesday night, we will be at Sayre, and then next Friday night, we will be at Merritt. So for our entire broadcast crew, and it's an ESPN bunch tonight, I'm Michael Barnes.
Dang glad to have you over here,
Thanks,
Michael.
Brad.
We appreciate everybody. 1420 KTJS.